Hello. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Happy to see everybody here. How you doing? How you doing? I had such a fantastic birthday last weekend hanging out with all of yous. Yeah, I'm pointing. I know Mama said never to point, but I'm pointing. Yous peoples. Thank you very much. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic, fantastic day. I couldn't have had a better day. Let's put it that way. So thank you to all of you. You guys came in fast and furious, and I was doing a few things, so I missed you all. But I'm gonna say hello, every single one of you. Hello. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning. It's great to see your face. Good morning to you from New South Wales, Australia. Hello, 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 everybody. So, hello, Miss Sassolette, Linda Lindsay, Miss Helly, hello, Charlotte and Tracy Albert, Mr. Mike and Kathy Quilts, and June and Laura Austin and Cindy Wall and April Green. Hello. Good afternoon. Yeah, so I'm just gonna loop these, the string through these gingerbread men from last weekend. They've all kind of hardened up, and we want to put them on the Christmas tree. And the Christmas tree is all set up now. Hello, Miss Nadine. Hello, Paula Hoppengartner. Hello. I hope I said that right. Oh my goodness. Hello, Deborah Holden and Kelly. Miss Kelly. Miss Nadine. If I missed me, did I say Nadine? I feel like I said Miss Nadine, but I just want to make sure. Hello, Miss Granny. How you doing? I saw you said minus 30-degree weather. Burr. So I have a really thin crochet hook, and I'm just going through the little hole that we made sure to enlarge while Marcus and I were decorating. And I'm just going to take my little yarn, oops, if I put the hook up the right way, take my little yarn and pull it through, and that just gives me my little tie for my Christmas gingerbread man. Okay, and we'll just kind of pull it down a little bit. And we'll give it a little trim. And we'll put a little knot. You can put a little bow on top. I like putting a bow on top. Like just like that. You know what I mean? I don't really like that. I like that. So there we go. We got 2 done. So here and here. Got six more to go. Hello. Hello, Miss Rebecca. How you doing? Hello, Susan. Hello. Yeah, I had a great birthday. Yeah, nights have been cold, and our trips to choir, our evenings, home at 10 p.m. No, not now. Oh, geez, that's way too cold. That's way too cold. Yes, happy Saturday. Most important question of the stream: where is Miss Sophie, and how is she doing? She's doing fantastic, and there she is. Hello, Miss Valerie. Hello from sunny but very chill. I heard. Well, you aren't very far from Miss Gwenny, so I heard you guys were really, chilly con queso. Yikes, that's not good. Yeah, so Munchkin and I set the tree up Thursday night before dinner. So it was all ready as a surprise for Pop when he got home on Friday. That was a bit of a delay in a kerfuffle, so yeah, sorry about that, everybody. That didn't quite work out yesterday's plan, best laid plans and all that didn't. So, but that's what happens. Life. So yeah, now we got the tree up. We want to get these on the tree. There's only 2 angel wings on the tree right now, and that is right now to, with obviously the lights and stuff, is to represent my mother-in-law, who's passed away in 2007, and my mom, who passed away in 2020. So those are the only angel wings on the tree since it went up. So, and I feel that's very appropriate. It is. Oh yeah, that's right. Tracy Albert saw it. Yeah, we were zooming on Thursday night, and she saw it. Hello, Miss Donna Faye. Hello, Tracy H. How you doing? Hello, Lori. Hello, Deborah Davidson. She's at work. Hello, Marie France. Nothing to apologize for, Lynn, and all the home. Yes. It's just it was like what was going on. It was like the flight was delayed like 2.5 hours, and then there was a kerfuffle at the airport near the airport, and that was delayed, and I don't know. It was a lot to deal with. It was very stressing. So And when we finally got home, I'm like, I am like just literally mind exhausted. I said, I don't think I could stream this afternoon. I literally just, I don't think I can. And not be all there. Like, I want to be all there. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not all there, but I want to be all there. You know what I mean? Yep. All right, and since we're oh, we lost a little nub. That's okay, we can fix that. And while we're doing this, maybe Pop would like to explain to you the rules of the Get to Know My Neighborhood and how you could win yourself one.
Okay, so from the beginning of the year, we've been working on this Getting to Know Our Neighborhood series of blocks, and they've all turned out really amazing. So I'm hoping today's final ones just top off everything perfectly. And so from the giveaway perspective, you have to comment on each video. Each video, then we will draw for a list of finalists for each of those videos. Those finalists will then go into the pot, and we will draw a final name which will be announced. I think we're going to do it on Christmas Eve.
Yes, Christmas Eve.
Yeah, so we'll have the list of finalists, and then we'll do the draw on Christmas Eve. And wish everybody luck in winning.
But what do they do after today?
After today. I forgot about today.
That's okay.
Because it's happening right now. So after today, you guys get to quickly go to the VOD as soon as it's published and put a comment on it, so you get into this one as well. You don't need to be here for it, but you will need to send a message after the fact to let us know that you still want it, and A and B, we need to talk to you so we can get it all sorted out.
Yeah, mailed away.
Yeah.
Hello, Zanio. Hello, Suburban. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, Speedworks. It's Allison Johnson. Good morning. Good morning. I'm just putting some gray yarn through the little hole through the gingerbread min that Munchkin and I did. Well, more like I did, but and his house is over there, still standing. Quite the architect, I must say. So hold on. All right. They are all ready for the tree. My little minions. My little minions. They look so cute. Oh, so I'm in here Wednesday. I open up the door and I'm like, I set the heater on and I'm like, I'm sniffing. I'm like, why does it smell so sweet in here? All this was like laying out. How can it not smell sweet? It smells like a candy shop. You know what I mean? I'm like, why does it smell so sweet in here? What's going on? Yes. Oh, yeah, this was the one that lost its eyeball. I can't see. I only got one eye. We're going to have to do some emergency services as soon as we get in the house for these guys. Okay, all right. Gingerbread man ready for the tree. Awesome. Oh, sorry. There we go. Don't they look cute? I think they're adorable. A little creepy in some ways, but I see the one now that Tracy Albert was talking about, though. I didn't see it before, but I see it now. Shakur performing brain surgery. I know. Well, at least eye surgery. I'm going to give him the gift of sight once more. Hello, Sandra Kay. Hello, Katie. Hello, Michelle's Crafts and more. Hello, Vicky Lemire. How's everybody doing? All right, I'm just going to put these over there so they're not in the way. We'll be careful. Don't want to trip on anything. All right. Nice. And Sophie cam, which is the best cam? It's the Sophie cam. It's the bestest cam, isn't it? And our little Froggy got himself a little upgrade. Got himself a little top hat. So he's all dressed for the party. He's ready to party for Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Oops, it's okay. There we go. It's okay. Don't worry, Sophie. Put him over there. There we go. It's okay. Yeah. She's so sweet. She's so sweet. Hello, Snarky. Hello, Deb. How's everybody doing? Hello, Tracy Provis. How you doing? Did you get your camera fixed? I saw in the that you may have had some issues. I love our Sophie too. There we go. What? Oh, is it that type? Hold on. Oh, I saved it. I saved it for when Miss Helly was here. Hold on. This was one of the chewy chops. 2 medium. Ready? Are you ready? Up here. It smells good. I mean, if Mama was hungry, I'd munch that too. Just saying. Cheers, everybody. How's it going? Alright, so this is the finale of the Get to Know My Neighborhood. We have all of our previous blocks. Of course, I've been making 2, one for me and possibly one for you, hence the whole Winnie Shindig Diggy going on. So, what we have for the last 3 is end up sulking and sewing. Aw, I'm sorry. I don't want to miss how is it? I'm good today, my Quilt Projects. How are you doing? I'm glad all of you are here. Thank you for joining me. And again, thank you for last week's birthday celebration. It was a fantastic birthday, and I couldn't have asked for a better one. I had such fun hanging out with you guys. The time went by really, really fast. I mean, there's some of the 12 hours you're feeling, like the first few go by fast, but then the last ones you're really feeling. But, you know, this one went by way too fast. So... And I felt relaxed after too, like relaxed enough to chillax before midnight. Yeah, we were all called in, tucked into bed, sound asleep by midnight. So
might have to change the start time for the 12 hours.
Because that one actually worked out perfectly, didn't it? Yeah. Well, we could do it our time no matter what. So let's just do a little quick review of the one stack I have in my hand here. If we can go overhead. Of what we've done so far. This is 22 blocks that we have done since the beginning of the year, and it's, like I said, it's been Get to Know My Neighborhood since the beginning of January. So this was one of the eagles that Papa and I found on one of our adventures. There was kind of a collective of them on the side of the road in a farmer's field that had been like freshly plowed or laid out with manure or something like that. So it was so beautiful to see so many of them flying through the sky. This one was to represent the brand new growth with the oak tree in front of our house. It's big and beautiful, and we hope it stays there forevermore. And I've never had an oak tree, and I didn't know how it grows, so this was the representation of that one. This one, of course, was just the lovely spring flowers that were popping up, and as a big surprise to us here at a new place, since we only came here in November last year. This was one of the cute little houses that we'd seen coming into Nova Scotia from New Brunswick, and it was like a little cement cottage. And I kind of elaborated, obviously, with the ladybugs as the house, but it was a creamy colored house, and it had a very nice tin or metal roofing to it, which was an orange color. So I obviously elaborated with other colors, but that was my representation of that cute house. I absolutely adored it. And this is to represent the 92 acres that we have here. That we call home, and the many acres of trees on it. We have lots of farm land as well that we hope to farm in the future and get it farmed. Right now it's been being used by cows for the last year, but that is to represent our trees and our acreage here. This was obviously there was obviously some sort of kite festival, and I missed it. This was actually shortly after Fiona, so it was nice to see some beautiful color in the sky. So, and I love kites. We have a collection ourselves, which we'll probably show off on another live stream. But yes, I love kites. So that was that one there. And this was to represent Park Falls that I went to visit with Miss Gwenny and her daughter. We had a fantastic time, and it was a lovely adventure just out with them for a couple of days. We had such a good time. This one here is actually represent a house that's in New Glasgow. I loved it. It was a big bright purple and with the teal in the background. It was amazingly bright, and I can't wait to actually see it decorated at Christmas time, because when we went past, they were actually just putting up the Christmas stuff. This is to represent the pond after we had it dug out, actually just after Fiona, and or dug bigger anyways, about twice the size as it was. We do plan on getting it bigger now that the water has settled and we see where it's going. We know we wanted a little bit bigger and a little bit more up on this, like, kind of one side here. And this is to represent the heron that heron. I always get the herring, the fish, and the bird confused sometimes. So heron that landed there, was looking for fish, and then said, "Boof, I'm out of here. They ain't nothing there." And this was to obviously represent the meat birds that we raised. We gathered 77 meat birds, and 73 made it to the freezer camp, which I think is fantastic for our first time raising meat birds and making them pasture raised. So yeah, I love it. Harry Heron? Wait, he's not Harry. Heron?
Bit of a do.
well, yeah, he's got some. Hey, they call it a mullet. No, I'm kidding. Anyways, the chicks, the chicken and the baby chicks, obviously, as they go from one to the other, not necessarily us raising chickens, but I mean having eggs for chicken. But that was obviously the chicken. This was to represent the Jitney. Jitney Bridge, which is not too far from here. Actually, Miss Allison actually walked across it. So thank goodness she actually partook in it before somehow it burnt down mysteriously. So that was to represent the bridge here, not too far, that gets you into Pictou County via the Trans-Canada walkway or bikeway or bike path or pathway. Sorry. Trail that literally goes in behind our house, like in between. We can actually see it and use it if we so wish. So, and this is to the lovely bird that sang to me for quite a few months as I came in and out of the quilt shop and pecked at the windows, and so it is over. That had a good time. And then this was to represent the log church. Oh, we drove past it just the other day, and I said to myself, remember the actual name of it. Now I can't even remember the name of it. Anyways, it was one of the adventures with Miss Gwenny and her daughter, and it was one of the original log cabin churches here on Nova Scotia, and it's quite beautiful. It's like 1776 or 56 or something like that. And this is one of the beaches near here. I took Papa and I out one day, and this is to represent obviously the sand on the side and the water, and then there's some land here, which is where the Pictou Island kind of comes out a little bit and then back in. So, and then here was to represent the cows that were raised on our land. And obviously those are fence posts. Why are you asking what are they? Those are fence posts. And this is a local honey. There's quite a few local honey places here. Apiaries? Yep. Apiaries. Near here. And this is to represent the collection of local honey that tastes a lot like blueberries, because blueberries actually grow very nice here. And they're very, this area is actually known for blueberries.
Thank you, Kathleen Davis.
Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Big hugs. Big hugs. And I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody coming in by blah, 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 blah in here. Hello, Pat Redmond Schneider. How you doing? This is to represent some of the boats that have come in and out of the harbor of Pictou. It was the small ones I had seen at first in the springtime and the beginning of summer. And I thought they were just so beautiful with their sails and the classic wood of the sailboats, as well as the fiberglass little buddies that you get flying around. This is to represent the hummingbird that came to visit and was inside the shop, and we had to rescue one night. I'm trying to get it out of it. It took us a little bit, but we finally got it out. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful hummingbird that used to come and, many of them hang around. This was one of the lighthouses that we saw on our adventure from the ferry to Prince Edward Island with Miss Allison and her husband, Mr. Eric. And it was so neat just to see the land with all the little houses, and then the lighthouse on the end, and then more houses, and it was just this little outcrop of land, and there was like nowhere else to go, and your house is right on the edge of it. This is to represent the Lobster Shack and lobster season here that they celebrate in Nova Scotia's beginning of July, end of May, no, end of June, beginning of July. And there's a Lobster Shack is literally just down the corner. This is a couple of birdhouses to represent the plenty of lovely wildlife that we have here. And here's hoping we can build a few. And then this is a house set in New Glasgow that I fell in love with the colors. So that is the 22 blocks so far. And we have 3 more to make up for the 25 because we're going to have 5 rows of 5. So for the next one is going to be, I will show you here. Hello, Miss Sylvia. How you doing? Hello, Georgina. Hey, everybody. Anybody have any questions? Okay, before we go on to the next. Aw, thank you, Speedworks. That means a lot from a non kind of, you know, fabric-y kind of person. Hopefully it helps represent, you kind of got to know my hood by those blocks. So thank you. I appreciate that. Does anybody have any questions before we go any further about that? Now remember, this is just a heat and bond applique. It is a like paper that you can draw on and color on, but it's got a gluey texture to one side. You can see that. That's glue, and then that's paper. And then what you do is you put this down to the back. And then once you cut it out or whatever you want to do, you're just going to paste it down. See here, I made a little anchor. It's on the paper. I peel that paper off. It's got the sticky stuff on the back of the fabric, and then I can put it down. Okay, and put it, boom, stick it good. Stick it good. But she's not to get to know my neighborhood, Mike. She's got her own like streaming section coming up via the Gift of Miss Sylvia back via a foundation paper piecing project. She's going to be famous in her own right. She's not get to know my neighborhood. She's been with me the whole time. The chicken one is your favorite? Yeah? Does anybody have a favorite? I like the heron. I like the heron. The heron, the eagle, this one here, and this one is another one of my favorites. I like them all, obviously. Lighthouse, yeah, the lighthouse one. Well, they're just like drawings. They're just like sketches, as you'll see. Hello, Taylor. Hi, so did you enjoy your little stick?
Asked the question there.
What? How do you get the vlog? I just came back to in the room. What? I don't understand.
Nadine, what did you mean by your question there? If you mean the once this live stream is over, it will post like a regular video, and then you need to make a comment on that for this set of blocks.
Yes. Yeah, you kind of got all the 3 in the one. So this is like your last chance. If you want your last chance into the pool to possibly win the quilt top or the wall hanging, then you have to make sure you comment after the vlog, like the video log, right? After we've done streaming, it posts as a video, as Pop said. So, like the hummingbird one? Yeah, that's a pretty one too. I like I say, I like them all. And there's so many still to choose from. Like, I wish I would have taken in the Confederation Bridge, which is in between Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick. There's like 10 or 12 other ones that I could have chose from, right? And I hummed and I hawed and I heated and I hoeded and, you know, so. But what I have is what I have. Doesn't mean it's never going to happen again. I can just do the blocks in just a different manner, right? So, get to know my province. Still want the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday Fiona block? The heron and the lighthouse one, yeah? What do you do? I got nothing else for you. It's empty. I got nothing but love. I got plenty of love. Oh, I got plenty of love for Lofi. Hi. Plenty of love for Lofi. Oh, what kind of streaming here? Okay, all right then. What you gonna do about it? Hop up. Love them all? Well, that's, yeah, many, many memories. Exactly, Baze. Many, many memories. It's hard not to yell at them, but try to remain calm. Oh, what's going on? What's going on? Little Connie. Lighthouse is your second pick, yeah? Stop the stream and get her treat. She already had a big treat, trust me. It was a big gift from Miss Helly. It was a big bone that she gifted in the package for Pop and Munchkin and I for Christmas birthday. Couple more thing. Could you put a couple more thing onto the border? What do you mean, Tracy? What do you mean by that? I don't understand.
You could put a couple more things, right?
Around the border?
Yeah.
Oh, ideas wise. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was like, I didn't understand. Okay. Okay, I see. Yeah, what Marie France is getting at too. I gotcha. And yeah, you could do one around the world to represent all your viewers. No, yeah, there we go. You're not going out there with that. Isn't she funny? She's got a big pork bone that from her woof box. She thinks she's going outside to bury it somewhere. Oh yeah, true. You're right. I could. Oh, I don't know. Maybe that's another idea. But let's finish this one as it is that I already had it done and then or in my mind. So, but yes, I gotcha. Okay, so for block 23, because there's 22 here. Obviously, I made 2 of each. So block 23 is this one right here to represent the cruise ships that come into the dock at Pictou Harbor. You're gonna make a trip. Oh, nice. Please come and visit. I cook cookies for you. We can go out for dinner, or I can make you dinner, whatever you like. Please come and visit. So that's the one we're going to be. Yeah, cruise ship, the big cruise ships, and they're quite nice, and the people have been lovely. So that's to represent the next block. Okay, so
I called it a submarine.
Pop thought it was a submarine, but whatever. So how I come up with my ideas, I do like a basic sketch out first, whether it's pencil or pen or whatever. And it kind of gives me kind of a basic of what I want to go with that block and what I want to represent. So this is my sketch. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, this is my sketch. Obviously, I didn't like that one, so I went this one instead. So this is my sketch of my cruise ship. And this is my representation of it in fabric form in the end. Okay. Now, these are going to be sewn with seam allowances and squared up a little bit too. So most likely the seams are going to be there and you won't see the white. Okay. So that's going to be the seam from block to block. Okay. There we go. So there's that one. And we will put that one together right now. Okay. So you see, and I probably end up, whatever this one ends up on, I'll probably end up keeping because it folded as I ironed and I couldn't fix it afterwards. And I, whatever, life happens. So here's my fabric for my water. I got 3 different types, 3 different colors to represent the water and the depth of the water. And then of course I have my boat and then my layers of the cruise ship as we're getting up onto it. So let's just scoot this off to the side here. Let's put this in front so when we're doing the pressing, it's all good. And Maine, getting to Canada is down the lines away. Oh, that would be awesome. Maine isn't too far away. Hop, skip, and a jump. Are you going to go see Mr. Taraja? It's a streamer we watch on Twitch. Let's put our little buddy back here. All right, let's try to build them out. So we got our little anchor. We got our little pieces. They all still have their paper on. We need our propeller here. It looks like I'm missing a propeller bit. There's our sun. There's our antenna for getting our free Wi-Fi. That's okay. I knew there was a chance I might have lost one. So And you're one of these. Ah, ha, 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 ha. I made another. There we go. Ha, ha. Okay, so that's our propeller. So let's build it up like we need to. So this here, it has a tiny little curve going through it, okay? So we're gonna cut with our scissors a tiny little curve through here on this one, and a curve through here on this one. Actually, this kind of has, no, it doesn't. And a little curve on this one, and then this one already has a bit of a curve because I used it from the leftover from the other one. No, I'd literally in America for a couple of days over the 4th of July. Oh, visiting and staying with the friend streamer. I played 7 days. Oh, nice, nice. Oh, that's good. Well, too bad you couldn't stay a little longer. They're going to be 8" by 8" in the end, but right now they've been cut by 9 by 9. So at least or were they? Hold on. What did I cut them? Now I'm confused. Yeah, they were cut 9 by 9, but they're going to be like trimmed up to 8.5 by 8.5. I just wanted to allow a little bit of play, right? So, okay. So what we want to do here is we want to build our little water wave line that we have going on behind our boat. Okay. So just a little bit of a curve. You can do this with your rotary cutter. You can do this obviously with a pair of scissors, or snips or what have you. I wouldn't do snips. That'd be like too much work. Okay. So there's the one. Sophie's getting some water. Okay, and then we're going to do a little curve on the second one here. Oh, Mike's leaving? Oh. All right, I'm at, okay, bye, Mike. Later. Later, potato. See you later, alligator. Okay. We're just going to try and do a little bit curve. Not too much. We don't want like too many crazy high seas going on here, right? So I thought it would be nice for you guys to see like the creative process of how I came up with all this, right? So, and maybe it might inspire you to do the same thing. Okay, so here we go, bam, bam, bam. All right, so those are our water lines. And of course, we're gonna tuck our boat in before the last of the deep, deep waters, right? Okay, so first off, we're gonna peel here. Oh, maybe we need to stick that a little bit more. Okay. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, Chloe. Any other questions? Anybody have any questions? I'm happy to help. I noticed we haven't had like a huge amount of views on these videos, and it kind of discouraged me at first from doing them, but I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do, and that's that. So, and I have fun, and it's all about the fun, right? So. All right, so there's that one there, and now we're going to do this one here. And just kind of with a little overlapping, a little bit, just a little overlapping. Now, where's our boat? We need our yacht, a big old cruise ship. Beep, beep. So I had an idea, and now, you know, correct me if you think I'm cray-cray on this one, but since I've gone to the post office, and they come in right next to the post office, the cruise ships, right down near the dock. So I had an idea. I said to Pop last weekend that what if when the cruise ships come in, like we're talking future here, not like next week or anything, but like in the future, that I go with my trunk full of goodies and I can sell to the cruise ship people from my trunk, right? Or the side of the car, like make up a little thingy-majiggy and have it like nautical fabric from the area. And so I had that as the idea first, and then Pop's like, well, why don't you like pre-make some things like the bowl cozies or something that made with the nautical fabric. And I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. So I thought, hey, me, that might be a way to, you know, get a little biz to see, you know, when they're in town, and, or when they're coming in, right? And get a feel for when they're coming in, and hey, you never know, and at least get to chat because they're only in for like a couple of hours, I think, or maybe overnight, but it's not very long. So I don't know. Nice to me to get to meet people too, right? I didn't realize they came all the way in. Oh, thank you, Deanne. I appreciate that. I really do. I said your name right? Oh, see, now I don't remember what I said. See? Because I wasn't thinking so hard about it. Isn't it horrible when the mind takes over? All right, so that's looking pretty spiffy McNiffy like this one. Right. Right, yeah. Right. Yeah, it's looking about the same. So yeah, I thought maybe like fat quarters or meter bundles or something like that, and then maybe making a few things like they may not want to take the fabric, but they want to take the memory, right? So, some keychains, some mug rugs, some whatevers, maybe a couple aprons or something like that made with fabric. So, all right, so now we're gonna set this. Hold on, let's make sure nothing else is going underneath. No, it's not. Okay, let's set this in place, so we can work on the rest of it and not have to worry about shifting things. Okay. So it's the glue now that we put on with that paper stabilizer, the glue paper stabilizers, we're heating up and now it's sticking to the fabric. So, and this will get quilted, so quilted it's going to stand up on its own. Yeah, like a local souvenir. Yeah, perfect there, Sojourney. There you go, Miss Tracy from Sojourney. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, now let's trim out our back side here. If it was only so easy. A little trimming off the side. 5 pounds here, 10 pounds there. No. If it was only so easy. What are you laughing about, Miss Helly? What's going on over there? I can't believe little Mr. Bastion's going to be a year old. Oh my goodness. And no time flat, that little guy's going to be a year old already. Like, oh man. Have I lost another? I've lost another. Oh my gosh, I'm losing it. I put one out here, so there was 4. And now, oh my gosh, am I eating it? Did I eat it? It's a good thing I made extra, for Pete's sakes. All right, could you not go anywhere? Could you just stay right there, please? Listen, propeller, we're not going to go anywhere, literally, if you don't cooperate. I told you. Did you tell me I lost something already? Did you? Oh, I lost a top. Well, thanks for making me look. Like, seriously. If you get hungry, I know where there's snacks. You don't gotta eat the fabric. Yes, you did? Okay. Well, now I'm gonna have to watch the VOD and figure out where the heck it went there. Let's see. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Actually, I haven't watched Chris Notbush all week because I've been so busy. Busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest, let me tell you. So I haven't watched Mr. Chris Notbush all week, So I don't know if he's actually streaming tomorrow on the project that he's working on for us at the quilt shop. They are so tiny. It's like, ah! Look on the floor from your lap. I did look. I was looking. I probably rolled over it and it's under my wheel right now. But that's okay. That's why I made extras. It's okay. Oh, they can't see me anyways.
They can now.
Oh, you asked? Oh, were you in his stream this week, Tracy Albert? I missed it all week. I literally missed it all week. I didn't get a chance to watch him at all. Hello, Miss Teresa Louise. How you doing? She was working on a quilt project. She was quilting up a quilt project the other day. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a nice one. I'll have to look into that, BC Tracy. I'll have to look into that. He is growing so fast, Miss Nadine. It's amazing. It's like, oh my gosh, where's the time going? Okay, so let's finish putting this cruise ship together, okay? So let's keep going. Let's put our layers, and I just chose different fabrics because most cruise ships are just white, right? With black windows and railings and blah 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 and so on and so forth. So I thought if I did a couple of contrasts of like textured whites and grays, and moved on from there, that it would kind of look like a cruise ship. So that was the thought, and that's what I went with. It may have not have been the right thought, but that's what happened. Key hangers and certain things to just kind of remind them of the nautical and Canada. So, oops. I've done that so many times. When it comes to white fabric, I'll take the back instead of the front. It's like, wait a second, this isn't it. Wait, wrong. Okay. And I'm just going to build it out, one stacked on top of the other as we get to the top, and then do a hot press. Okay. Just want to build out our ship. And we're losing a chunk of white. We lost. In the reconstruction of this project, we lost a chunk of white fabric. It's a good thing extra is on site. Okay. Need the gray. Love the Christmas season and the festive lights. Well, I put Christmas lights up before stream today, and I put the tree up the other day. I love the bags I made at the beginning of the year because our Christmas tree box fell apart, like seriously, and it was so hard to try and maneuver this tree in and out of the house. So I made these like sling bags for them via a video, and it has worked out fantastically. I can totally move the tree all by myself without any issues. I just got to do 2 trips. So take the small one and the medium one, and then come back for the big one. So that needs to be a wee bit shorter. It's got a long nose on the captain's quarters. Captain! The boat! Captain, the boat! Okay. All right, so there's that. And then we want to put in, oh, this needs to be much thinner. Okay. The tree bag was a super idea. Oh yeah. It was so needed. I'm like, how can I move this tree? And it's got to go in something different now because the box has literally fallen apart. And all the ones that they had for sale for like tree holders were like $100 or $150 after Christmas. I'm like, forget that. Nope. I got material. I'll make my own tree caddy thingamabobbin. Yeah, and it worked out so good. It works out just so good. And then I just tuck them around the tree, the bags, and just tuck them around the tree as filler because, you know, it's not like we're doing presents or anything. So it's just for decoration. We don't need anything. We have a beautiful chunk of land to call home. Size of my tree, it could go in a handbag. Really? So you got just a wee one? Just got a wee tiny one? You have your lights up. Munchkin and I put the lights up on the deck the day before my birthday, the Friday night, because I wanted it to be festive coming in from the live stream. After we were done the live stream, I really wanted to see the Christmas lights because I find them very nice and pretty. And we don't try to hang up too much Christmassy stuff before our birthday because we want to just enjoy our birthday, and then it goes to Christmassy stuff. So I didn't mind actually hanging up the Christmas lights before, on like the day before mine, right? So, which is fine. And then we were gonna do the tree on the Sunday, but we ended up going into Truro and going for lunch and just having an adventure, and then I went and had a nap, and then it was like, So by the time I wanted to do the tree again, it was like Thursday, so I went and grabbed all the bits. Actually, Munchkin helped with the biggest one, so he went up and got the last one. But Hello, Lenore. Hello from sunny Wisconsin. I recently purchased a fabric that shows 2018 in the salvage. Does that mean it is an old fabric, or is it that's copyright or print? It means that's when it was printed. It was 2018. That's when it was printed. Yeah. See, like the salvages of this one, it would tell you whatever. Yeah. Some don't really even say years, though, which is interesting. Jack Iceberg. Okay, now we need some, where'd our window bits go? Here we go. Need to make some windows for the big guy. There. There. Okay. And, oh, and our anchor. Forgot our anchor. And I just sketched that out. That was just like a rough sketch with a pencil on the back of the paper of what I think an anchor looks like, except for that little chunk didn't come out. Okay, there we go. Just, and if you have trouble sketching things like that, then go online and see if you can find a coloring book print or something like that. Well, I want to check with the township for sure, BC Tracy. Yeah, to see if that can happen. I did see somebody else there doing it. That's what made me think about it, right? They had yarns. They were selling yarns. So. All right, got our windows. Windows to the world. Our cruise ship is coming into port. Oh, we need. Don't tell me. I'm going to lose my poop when it comes to these propellers. Seriously? I'm going to lose it. Okay. Oh my goodness. I tell you, Marie France. Propellers are going to beat the death of me. Where can I get my new laptop set up? What a lot of work. I had forgotten how much work it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, girlfriend. You got this. You got this. So why a new laptop? What happened to your old one? What's going on? Hello, Lynn. I just need to get up to the loft to dig out the Xfix boxes. So need some Sparkle My Life. Houses nearby are already twinkling away. I know our neighbor. I was like, could you not wait, Sean? Come on now. Just like 3 more days. Because I always want to be like the first house on the block to put the lights up. Every time I move that first block, and there's going to be like all these little tiny little teardrop grade bits. I'll find out later. I feel like, she told me. Okay, well then I'm very happy that Mr. Chris Notbush is going to be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. He is doing a caricatures with polymer clay in representation of Pop and myself, and for the quilt shop. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And we plan to collaborate on a project probably most likely next year. Okay, I need to, make sure my propellers are where they need to be. And my anchor is there. And I think we're good to go on our cruise ship. Okay, we can get on working on the next one. All right, press. Hello, Miss Claudette. How you doing? Yeah, it's... Oh, no, I'm sorry. You're right, Marie France. It is. I think normally he streams on Twitch, so this whole YouTube for him has kind of thrown me off completely. You are right. You are all right. You are completely correct. He will be streaming on YouTube. And that's one of the reasons why he chose his first coming up and on YouTube was because we were, and it was a representative. Yeah, thank you, Pop. I appreciate that. Yeah, go check him out. He's an amazing, amazing artist. Everything is custom, unique. All right, there we go. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Cruise ship. Into the piles. There we go. Okay. Next one. Now I'm only going to give you 2 guesses on this one. Okay. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? All right. Did I not stick those down? Oh, I guess I didn't heat them enough. All right. Ship is awesome. Excellent. Careful how you say that, Sylvia. I guess it's careful how I say it. All right. So this one is the other one. And if anybody who's been here knows it, there's a few people in the chat have been here. Can tell me what this building is. I will wait for the ones who have been here. I will wait for the ones who have been here. It's funny, everybody but the ones who have been here are answering. That's what I think is so funny. Oh, you just gave it away! Dude!
Everybody's answered.
Jeez. Rude. My surprise, not a surprise. I'm just kidding. It is the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. It is. That's the door that's right there. And those are the windows that bring the light in. Not the ones that are getting changed, though. So... Yeah, my quilt shop, the garage. Exactly. This is the lean-to that goes all the way back, but I didn't want to cover it in black because you can't see anything in there. So, but yeah, and there's the pond, and there's the trees that go up the back. So, yes, that's that one. Okay, all right. So there's my idea. I didn't put the fence in because I didn't want to put the fence in because it made my house my thing too big, my quilt shop too big. So there we go. Let's get her going.
Yeah, it's not only those who have been here, but those who have watched the Home and Hearth.
Oh yeah, the ones who have watched the Home and Hearth channel too, right? Because we've streamed, not streamed, but had videos of the quilt shop there too, right? So exactamundo. Pat Straws, yes. No worries, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, where did they all go? Alright, I'm gonna put our door on. Oh, really? Maybe refresh, live chat, all that sort of fun stuff. I don't know. Make sure the clog wheel is all the way up to the real time. Okay, and we got our windows. Uh-oh, don't tell me I'm lost a window. I got 2 windows. Oh, 3 windows. Whew. Okay. All right. I just added in my. Oh, my goodness. Relax. Calm down. All right. And there's one I still have yet to build out for the last block. I just didn't get enough time to do that before the kerfuffle between Pop's flight being delayed several hours and then the delay at the airport. So it did not happen. I had planned for it to happen, but it didn't happen. So we will do it today. Today, I tell you. Today. All right, now we need to build the lean-to part. You never heard the story searching for parts yet? No kidding. Never-ending story. I'm looking for parts always. Yeah, I hope everybody's having a good day. You having a good day so far? Okay. Here. There. Oh, let's go up a little bit. There a little bit. Trim a little bit. So fingers crossed, people, please, that maybe the windows might get sorted out next week. Okay. Okay. That's the latest on the window drama. Because I sent him a message. I'm like, dude, do I need to find somebody else? Don't make me find somebody else. Please. Could you just have a little bit of compassion for this person and just, do it. Finish it. Get her done. Yeah, and toes. I know. Oh my goodness, I can't. He knows he does. I can be out of the way. Like nobody has to be in the. Like we can turn the heat off to the shop. Like, nobody's going to be in the kerfuffle, right? Like I don't even have to be here. I can be completely in the house and not be in anybody's way, right? And Sophie doesn't have to be in anybody's way. So it's a little bit different than trying to put new windows in a house, right? Like it's different here. It's not just a shop. It's our shop and it's my shop, but it's not as essential as, okay, we can turn off the heat out here for several hours, maybe even a day or two, right, if need be, because of the windows getting in. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. It's like, bring it on, Donkey Kong. I'm just building out the foliage. We got lots of trees on either side of the property line going all the way up. The 90 acres, all the way up and back. And I just want to make sure I'm overlapping and layering my beautiful little triangle trees that I've been doing all the way along on this project. I'm really curious to how all these blocks are going to look together, though. So, and if I don't get my butt moving, we won't see it. So, have the next court meeting. Oh, geez, fingers crossed for you, Miss Hilly. What a poop show you've been dealing with that. My goodness. Oops. And it always happens. You end up with some dork who doesn't know what the heck they're doing. They don't know their butt from a hole in the ground. So, and it's like you're frustrated with them and the fact that they don't know what they're doing. And they're not doing the job right, and you hired them and paid them to do it, right? Or paying them to do it, so. What up to my bright green one? Oh, did I miss a bright green? Missing a bright green! Bright green! I have the same. I'm not OCD. You're OCD. Yeah, here's hoping. What is the building your mom and pop shop is in now? What do you? It is. I'm confused by the question. I'm sorry.
Whose question?
So Journey.
She was asking if that is the quilt shop you're making.
Oh yes, it is. Sorry. All right, let's put. There is a garage door here, but I don't want to represent the garage door, so I'm just representing the windows.
Because eventually it's going away.
Yes, eventually it will go away. So, and it's not this dark color either, but it's, nonetheless, it's my representation of the quilt shop. Okay. So, we ready? Pond on the roof. What's in the background? It's called depth, isn't it? Listen, Sass, are you giving me a hard time? It's fine if you are. It's fine. Rough morning? Uh-oh, Miss Gwenny. Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Yeah, like seriously, Miss Helly's been dealing with that for like almost 2 years now. This is like ridiculous. They just need to sort their stuff out and fix it. Okay, there we go. Oh, quilt shop block. 1 year. Okay, sorry, 1 year. It seemed longer. Very nice. Okay. Like I said, these are going to get really, really quilted. So none of this stuff, once it gets stitched over, is going to move anywhere. Okay. So it's all good. All right. There we go. Into the piles. All right. Now, last but not least, need some more trees. Get the stuff that we've used out of the way. Confusion for me's. Sorry? I missed what? Oh, it's over there. No, that's not the garbage bag. That's the scrap bag. Cute. Now, we have a spot here in Nova Scotia that is marked on the map that says we are halfway. You were at this spot. You are halfway between the equator and the North Pole. So there is a spot in Nova Scotia where I drive past when I go to get pop from the airport, or we're going to Halifax, that says you are in the halfway spot between the equator and the North Pole. I know, it's cool. So this block is going to represent that. It is just a part of the highway, but it also has the big, huge white windmills that they have here for wind collection, because it's windy. Let's put it that way. No matter when. And then a bunch of trees. So this is like a little rough sketch. And I realized yesterday that the blades are only 3 blades, not 4. So, yes. So this is a representation. Yes, well, Miss Allison would have drove past it. Gwenny would have drove past it. Pat Strawhouse would have drove past it. Joanne West would have drove past it. You know, all the visitors that we had here this summer all would have drove past that sign. So yes, we are halfway between the equator and the North Pole. So this is my sketch. Love my truck. See, I'm not an artist when it comes to drawing, but that's what we're gonna do. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is my road. This is my road fabric, okay? And then I've got trees aplenty, and I'm going to cut some more. And I may or may not make the vehicles. We'll see. We'll see. But that is the block, the last block, the wind turbines. Yeah, the wind turbines. The windmill. Well, they're windmills, but to represent in my get to know my neighborhood. So an important factor of this province, I think is kind of cool, like being halfway between the equator and the North Pole. I thought that was pretty special. So we have our little trees here, and we have to build it out. So we're gonna like literally shoot this idea out right here, right now. So what I want to do is first is represent the road. So how do I cut this fabric here with the sticky stuff in such a way that's going to give me some roads? So if I go like this with a slight curve and then copy it again with a slight curve, that can be the 2-lane highway there. And then if I do the same kind of over here and over here, that's going to give me my 2-lane or 2-lane highway there, or what have you. So I could do them separately or do it as a one. So yeah, so all right, cheers everybody. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday, and thank you again for last weekend. Was amazing. It was so much fun hanging out with everybody. Had a blast. Had a blast. It was one of the best birthdays I've ever had. So thank you. Thank you. Hubby doesn't realize interrupting you when live stream is a major problem. Yeah. He could end up on the missing list. No, I'm kidding. Close to Santa at the North Pole. Well, halfway there. I'm halfway there. But I'm also halfway to the equator too, so it's that, you know, the 50-50 line, which way you want to go. Is it left or right? Sitting here in my dressing gown eating jelly babies. Oh, okay. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, but really, Tracy Albert. It's a longer strip. Yeah, living the dream, right? Right, Tracy Provis? Mr. Speedworks is living the dream. It is jammies eating jelly babies. I love you too, Tracy. Oh, that's okay. It's is really right on the, I think it's right by Hands Lands, that kind of section there. So back power is off and on. Oh, what do you got going on there, Lori Clark? What you got going on in the hood?
Apparently power issues.
Yeah. It will be cookies. Yeah, it will be cookies soon. I'm making them tomorrow. I picked up the chocolate chips. We're all good to go. Okay. All right, so now I want to cut my road. So now I'm trying to figure out how the curve I want, because it's kind of curvy. You're going up here and up there and up Mount Thom and everything else to get to Halifax. Okay. Okay. I only want the stuff that's got the paper on it. So here, let's, there. So I want to make it thick enough. Represent the road. Okay, that's for the lower part. Okay, I need 2 of those now. 1 for each one, right? It's not just, no, we're not just doing 1 here. We need to do 2. Okay, so we need to copy this. Minding not to chop the digits. Fingers are important for crafting. Well, in everyday existence, but you know, crafting is important. Okay, now the second one, once that goes there, okay, we're kind of living it there. And then we're going to go at the top and do the same little wiggle woggle. It is windy. Now you got me writing ideas of my neighbor. Well, I hope so. I was hoping this would trigger a few things for people. And you know, it was, you know, mentioned that, hey, this really isn't a very popular video, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm continuing to do it throughout the year. I don't care if it's not the latest and the greatest or whatever. It's not for what's going to get the views, what's going to be the hit, what's going to go viral or anything. That's not what we've all been about. It's about having fun and getting, and art. We're about the art of it, right? And learning how to make things. So, how did you do a hurricane block? The only thing I can think of, Miss Suburban, for...
Did you do?
Did you? No, I didn't. Well, no. Because all I had was a swear word in my head. It was the WTF Fiona. That's literally what I had. And I'm like, I didn't want that. So I chose to do other things that were before and after Fiona. And I know that she happened in there somewhere in between.
It's a positive memory quilt.
Exactly. It's a positive memory quilt. I don't want to be looking at the quilt and just see that, right? So no, I don't. Like when the heron's there, that's after we expanded the pond, which was after Fiona. So to me, that's a happy adventure. I don't really want to represent the other part, right? So I want it to be a pleasing adventure. Yeah. All right, so top road. Okay, there's a little fat on the road there. Hold on. We need to, well, no, it's dimensional. Road work. Which there was happening. Okay. All right, let's flop. Flop. All right. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Okay. We got our road and road, road and road. So that's for these 2 blocks. And this is how I would set it out. I do it at the same time, pack it on the two sections there, and sort it out. Okay. Now I've got trees, and I need to make a heck of a lot more. That's why I've got all this other fabric ready to rock and roll. So how I make my trees is super easy. It's a triangle. There's nothing magical about it at all. Hey, I love watching your videos. You keep doing what you're doing, because no matter when everybody else thinks, I'm very opinionated. And I don't want to be like everybody else. Never have. Never will be. So I don't want to be like everybody else. I'd rather show the art side and have only a few people enjoy it than do some, you know, something that, you know, is just, it's really has no value, right? So this has value to me. So I just do triangles. I just kind of move the strip of fabric back and forth. with my rotary cutter, or you can use your scissors and make my triangle trees. Okay. Fat, wide, small, tall, whatever, and we're just going to split them up between the two piles. Here, I didn't realize until after the fact it actually have some binding bias in here. So I'm just going to try and see if I can eliminate that and not actually work with it and chop this one up for some color. I'm always been about the art aspect of it, right? Like how to create, how to use your gray matter for positive and be able to express yourself in other ways besides just words, right? Sometimes words are hard. Art is easy. Well, no, it isn't always easy for everybody, so. But there is a lot of trees on this adventure, so yeah, we're gonna be laying some foliage. Pop was tell them your view from the sky. Sorry, give me a break here for a moment.
Yeah, it was so from the hurricane and then the most recent high windstorm that happened sort of this past week. You could really tell that a large percentage of the tree density has been torn down. So lots of trees down, lots of, really concerning, missing gaps and spaces that used to be fully green and covered.
It looked like a clear cut, when someone comes in and like clear cuts a whole piece of land or something like that just for the timber. It was Mother Nature's way of flapping it down. Yeah, he saw that from the air. So, because the last couple of times, he's been coming in at the dark. It's been dark that you've been landing, or close to dark, and you haven't had a chance to look out the window. So, oh, he's loud? Oh, sorry.
I'm usually loud.
Oh.
It's just we fixed the system last week.
Oh, the poor barbecue. I don't even know if it works, Tracy Albert. I didn't even check. Though we picked up steaks for dinner tonight. I'm like, well, we might be broiling those. I didn't even check to see if the barbecue still works. She kind of hit the ground when the barbecue hits the floor. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah. Yep. There is actually a tiny, not tiny, but a small waterfall just before you're coming to the airport. It's on the right-hand side as you're going towards the airport, maybe about 10 minutes before. It's beautiful. There is enough of a shoulder to pull over there. I'm thinking next time when I got to take Pop in January, if it's not frozen over, I'm going to take a bit of footage of the waterfall because it's really quite nice. It's quite pretty, so... Who booted you? I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Hands up, wasn't me. Okay, so now we have our roads and our big trees. We got some huge amounts of foliage here going on. That should do us. That should do us on the tree category. Now we need to make our bases for the wind turbines or windmills. So I got lots of white bits of fabric here, all with sticky back. The heat and bond on it to use for this occasion. Okay.
Tracy, we talked about that on Thursday night before me coming home, that we'd have to replace the barbecue with something a little bit more structured.
Now the wind is here, gusting heavy. It was so heavy here Wednesday night. It was Wednesday night, that's for sure. We were in for wind warning as well as heavy rain, so which is fine. I understand that. So during Fiona, because the wind was coming the back of the field towards the back of the house and blowing this way, a lot of the trees went this way, right? This time, and including the lilac tree right beside the house. Like literally, it is. I'm surprised it was planted so close to the house, but it was right beside the house. So we kind of went this way with Fiona. On Wednesday night, I heard something smacking against the side of the house, and I literally could not for the life of me, and I wasn't going out there in the dark and in the wind and the rain to look what was smacking against the side of the house. The wind was coming from the other direction, the front way, the oak when the front windows and stuff like it was coming that way. So it took the lilac tree and flipped it the other direction breaking its roots. So that's what was happening against the side of the house. And you can see it in the pictures I took of it. It had damaged the side of the house because it smacked up against it so many times. So I was like, oh my goodness. And we tried to re-straighten it from the Fiona back up because the roots were fine. It was just had blown over, right? We couldn't, between Pop and I, we couldn't get that tree to come back up. I'm like, well, either we just kind of, it'll grow, it'll sprout again here, and it's just going to do its thing. Or if it doesn't sprout, we just take it out and put something else in, right? And poof, it went to the other way and snapped. I'm like, So... yeah, but you can see where it smacked up against the side of the house and kind of damaged a bit of the siding. So, but that's what wind does. Question again. Does the glue from the heat and bond muck up your sewing? No, it does not. There is some out there that do though. But the ones that are specifically designed for like a heat and bond applique for sewing is completely fine. Because I'm going to do this with the long arm. I'm going to stitch this. I'm going to quilt this sucker to death. Like it's going to be, no life is going to be left in this movement. So everything's going to be down, stitched. Nothing's going to move. That's why I haven't stitched anything down as the heat and bond applique, right? It's just like with the applique stitch. I've just like glued it. So once I go over it with the thread, it's going to be, it's going to be there. So, and it doesn't muck up the needle even on the Walt. On the long arm. Excuse me. All right, so now we need to make some windmills. So they're just kind of like tall triangles for the base of the windmills. And I think we're going to do maybe 3 per. So they're like just an extra tall kind of white tree. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and then we'll take a different white or color white. Or actually, I think we'll use maybe this guy. Do you have any more of that guy? Oh, we do. I think we might use these guys for the blades because at least it's some color, and it might look a little bit better. Okay, so. Once again, how do people get a chance to win one of these? Get to know my neighborhoods.
I think that means she wants me to say something. Okay, so to win the final quilt, what's going to happen is each month, or each one of these blocks that we did, will have a draw for a person to come out of those blocks. So each video, you have to have commented on that video, and we will draw a name. That will give us the finalists for the blocks. So we're going to do this draw, I believe it's going to be next week.
Christmas Eve.
We're going to do...
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. We're going to do the first draw, which will get us to the finalists next week. So within 5 to 10 days, you'll have a chance to comment on all the blocks from every one of these videos, and we'll take that drawing and get a list of finalists. On Christmas Eve, we will draw the winner. Okay, so if you haven't drawn or you haven't commented on all the blocks by then, within the next 5 days, you won't get a chance to. So make sure that when this video or when this live stream's over and it gets posted to YouTube, make sure you get the comment on this one. You don't have to be here to win this. You just have to send us an email if you do win it, so that we will we can get a hold of you and communicate with you about what's going to happen. So pretty straightforward. Comment on the videos associated with these blocks, and we'll go and pull winners from each of them. That will make you finalists for the actual draw on the 23rd. You don't have to be here to win. As I said, but you will only have a very short period of time to comment back to us that that you are the winner and that you want to have a conversation with us about it. So
That's okay. You don't have to be here, Miss Ass. You don't have to be here to win. You just have to make sure you say something. And trust me, you got enough fans, people would let you know you won something. So you could send me a message. We have power surges, exactly. All right, now let's sort out our last block. I think we got all our doodads and our thingamabobbins. So let's, I got 1, 2, and 3, and those are my trees. Kind of want to even my trees out. So let's kind of sort out some colors here. Color. Does anybody have any questions? If you have, please ask now. Now. Where's the turtle? There we go. Do. I had a song in my head. Holiday Road, Holiday Road. Such a catchy song. It's only got like 3 lyrics to the darn thing, but it's such a catchy song. Holiday Road, Holiday Road. Yeah, speak now, forever hold your peace. Like, we probably won't need all these trees, but we're going to make sure we're very treeful. We want to be extremely treeful here. Is that what it is? National Lampoon's Vacation? I don't know. I was like, it was on the radio yesterday on 80s on 8, and I was like literally stuck in my head the whole way to the airport. And clearly today. So. Clearly. That's why I was singing it. Okay, we want to make sure we got at least even colors. Okay, we got some rebels here. What do we got here? We got some shenanigans. Okay, these 3 guys, we'll just put you over there. Could be the 3 wise trees. 3 wise trees. I didn't say cheese, people. I said trees. No roads getting through those trees. Well, it is dense foliage, though. I have to say, Miss Helly, it really is dense. You're more about missing streams than winning? Aw. We'll still be here. Buckthorn backpack. What is that there, Patita? What is a buckthorn backpack? Can't say I've ever heard of one before. Be right back. Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna lay our road first. We're gonna do road construction, people. Prepare. Slow down. I will ticket you. It's a real problem when you start arguing with yourself. Making a cross-body bag for my daughter-in-law and a table runner with tulips. Oh, tulips for Christmas? How sweet. Oh, that didn't sticky stick on the end there. Hold on. Un momento. Yeah, fines doubled in construction zones. Katie's got it Katie's got it right. I will ticket your butt. I got paid for these windows. All right, there we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, all right. Now, no, we need to be a little closer together. Okay, don't be so anxious there, because we need our windmills back here. We may have to shrink them a little bit. Uh-oh. I think I might have been enthusiastic with my size of my windmill. Hold on. Let's shorten our windmill. She has a Christmas table runner. She needs a spring one. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I love a crossbody bag. I like arms free as I'm out marketing, or even in the grocery store. I want to be able to pick up what I want. I don't always like to have my wallet in my hands, and I hate it when I finally get to the grocery store and I find out I've got no pockets. It makes me so angry. I usually end up putting my phone in the grocery bags I brought with me, because they don't give plastic anymore, right? Yeah, I've got to bring your own bags. So I end up putting it into the bag and then burying all the groceries on top of it. So that's what I end up doing with my phone. But yeah, I love a crossbody bag. Oh. One of my favorites. Keeps your hands free. Okay, so we're putting our wind turbine here thing going on. We may only have room for 2, but that's okay. We're gonna work it. All right. We need our three wing-a-ding-dingies that go around. Whatever they call them, blades. They call blades? Yeah, blades. Okay. But wing-a-ding-dingy sounds so much fun. But blades is okay. We'll go with blades. That's what it is. I mean, we should listen to the peoples. Okay, I think I'm going to put my big guy on top. And then put my... they're too pointy. Their tips are too pointy. They're sticking out on the other end. Okay, so I got to trim the tips off. Sorry, buddy. The tips got to go. Sorry. Control yourself, Laura Lynn. Control yourself. All right. Da, 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 da. You only use crossbody bags? Yeah? 2 wind farms here. I thought they were really... We saw them first when we entered in from New Brunswick into Nova Scotia when we first moved here. There's a huge line of them across just before you're entering into the province, from province to province. And I was like, oh, wow, it must get really windy here. That's really a first indicator that you're going to get your butt blown off if you live here. So, yeah, forewarned. And then there's another couple patches on the way to the airport. Batten down the hatches and buckle up your knickers, boy. She's going. She windy. Uh-oh, trouble. Troubl. Oh, I thought you brought me something to drink. That would have been nice. What you doing? Hi. Come say hi to the peoples. Hello, peoples. Oh, was that a request?
Yes.
It was a request? Oh, how lovely. If there was requests going on, how come I didn't get a notification of requests? Oh? 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 What?
Oh, I have a good stream.
Come here. Come say hi. Boo.
Hello.
There's the what you guessed. Hold on, and there.
Yeah.
Oh, and working on the last one right
I've
now.
been watching.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Stalker. It's a little weird. Okay. Just
Figured you'd be happy about
I'm
that.
just teasing. I'm just teasing.
Hello,
Yes,
Helly. Hello, Speedworks. Hello,
Thank you for
April.
watching.
Hello, Cecilette. Hello, Linda. Hello, Lois. Hello,
Oh,
Tracy.
I got sad news. Speedworks doesn't play Age of Empires.
Okay.
Does he play WoW?
Do you play WoW? Munchkin plays WoW. I don't play WoW.
I am very tired. See, my friends are in a 4-hour difference time zone. And when we get going, all of a sudden it's 4 in the morning.
Come on, cheese. Do you think that's enough trees to represent from here to the airport?
Only if you put half of them sideways.
Half of them sideways. Maybe we'll just lay them there along the road line. That's funny. Yeah, good on you. That's funny. Hilarious.
Yes, Ursula, there's no way you could really relate with that, could you? The whole different time zone.
Different time zone, huh? Interesting. Oops. Don't throw that. Throw this part away and keep the paper. Yeah, that's going to get me far.
Yeah.
Yeah. Too funny.
I am joking, obviously, Cecil, with the multi-hour time difference.
Multi-hour. She's on a whole other planet. It's hot there now. Getting there anyways.
Those don't look like they're sideways.
Dude, not everything can represent Fiona, all right? So I said, she's windy.
Are you trying to accurately represent
Yeah, try to.
your neighborhood, right?
Yes, but I want it in a very positive manner to me and everyone else involved.
So that's why you said no to my idea to remake the bridge block with it burnt down.
Yeah, I don't want to remake the bridge block.
The crispy version.
The crispy jitney. Jinty? Jintney.
Jitney sounds right to me.
Jitney? Jitney? It's one of those. Which one is it, Miss Allison Johnson? You walked it. All those months ago. Uh-oh. Oh, that didn't stick.
Uh-oh.
Rip. Hold on.
That tree's a dud.
Yeah, careful.
I believe my gingerbread house is still standing.
It is. It's right underneath there. I just was trying to get so the little...
I'm afraid to remove the Kleenex/paper towel cover.
It's not. It's cloth. It's fabric. Oh. Yeah, just take it off.
From a distance, it looks like.
No, it's just. I just didn't want any of the flies that were. There was like one fly hanging around here, and I just didn't want to go in the
Well, you
house.
see, it's currently Schrodinger's building, where I don't know if anything shifted, and I'm kind of okay with that right now.
Bring it over so they can see it.
Okay.
I want to see it. Thank you. I would lay down a few, maybe in the center. Maybe in the center. At least one or two to represent.
Well, the fence did not survive. But
Oh, the what?
the fence in the front.
Oh, the fence. Oh, it was looking fine by me, but I didn't. Hold on. Okay, overhead. Oh, hold on. First face camera, and then maybe overhead for now. There you go. Looks good. Looks good. Where's the? What do you? Oh, one or two little thingies, but that's okay. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. You did good. Yeah, it's still standing. Dun. We stopped and filled our RV's propane just after the halfway equator land marker on the exit 11 at the Rona Hardware. There we go. Don't you know? Yes. Yeah, you did a good job. And I got all the gingerbread men all stringed up so we can put them on the tree when we go back in the house. Nice. Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna head back to the house.
Oh, okay. Well, wait bye to the peoples.
He's waving.
Thank you for looking after your father, even if you ignored me.
Did you send him a text message for him to bring you something?
Well, no. Why would I? I'm streaming.
It's not like burgers or anything.
Or French fries.
Or fries.
Yeah, French fries.
It was nice to see you all. I'm gonna leave before I'm sent on a journey.
See, Hansel and Gretel will be proud of that house. Exactly. Okay, later, Tater.
You can still get sent on a journey.
Okay, the first thing I'm doing when I'm headed inside is taking a shot.
All right, do that. Bye. So funny. How's my hair? I don't know. How is your hair? How is your hair? Oh my gosh, triangles galore. I don't think we're going to use all the trees, but I just wanted to have a nice collection to work with, to represent. So, yeah, I don't think he's going for a nap. I don't think he's going for a nap. He's been pretty good. I think he looks like he's probably had an energy drink today, so I don't think he's going for a nap. Though I have to say, there's nothing wrong with hot fries. I love hot fries. Fresh out of the fryers. I was telling Munchkin when we were out or on our way for Pop and I's adventure, or Pop's adventure. Thank you, Baze. I appreciate that. Thank you, Karen Little. I really do appreciate the love on the blocks, the representation I have for the Get to Know My Neighborhood for this year. And this is the last one. That when Pop and I were dating way back in like early 90s, right? Like we've been together for like 31 years already. And Denny's had free breakfast meal if it was your birthday. Free meal if it was your birthday, but you had to prove that it was your birthday, right? So there was one I think it was, well, because we're only 5 days apart. So for Pop's birthday, we went for a lunch or a dinner. I can't remember just the way it worked out. Yeah. Oh, gee, the early 90s. Way back when. So I took him for whatever it was, lunch or dinner, whatever, for Denny's for a free birthday meal. So whichever. You have to show your identification. It's your birthday, right? So on my birthday, since we had it off, the two of us had it off. So we went to one Denny's for lunch or breakfast. I think it was lunch because I don't think we were up early at that point in time. For lunch, and then a completely different Denny's on another part of town for dinner. So I got free breakfast, lunch, and dinner that day. I said, that's how you worked it when you worked on a budget, man. You took it. You got the most use out of the situation. Reminds me of one's here, West Virginia. Yeah, does it look like West Virginia? West Virginia, Mount Mama. What's that song? Take me home, country roads. Isn't that John Denver? Is that Mr. Denver? Country roads? Or is that a country song? No, I'm sure it's Denver. Isn't it Mr. John Denver who sung that song? This block is the biggest reason I subscribe. You doing your own thing, true content. Oh, thank you, my quilt projects. I really appreciate that. I really do. It's nice to hear that feedback, you know. The numbers don't really say they appreciate it, but I'm glad that the words of the people make it worth it, you know. It really does. It really does. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, I got a few more little filler uppers here to do. So let's trim this guy. We're gonna make him a fat little tree. Yes, John Denver. Okay, thank you. I love that song. It's a good song. That one in Marie Osmond and I still forget his guys. John Siegel? No. What is it? Montana. Me in Montana. That's a good song too. Marie Osmond and I want to say Dan Seals, but I'm thinking maybe it might be somebody else now because I think I got it wrong the first time around. Who sings that song? Besides Marie Osmond, she's so talented too. Hello, Miss Lois. What's going on? I haven't seen you. How you been? What's going on with you? Hope you're doing well. Let's go under. That one under. Right, need a couple of short trees. Need a couple shorties. Anybody from the crowd want to hop in? Couple shorties. Tracy Provis, Tracy Albert. Sorry. Oh, sorry. I snorted. I'm bad. That's sorry. I'm sorry. You're all tall ladies and I love you. Sass. You know I love you. Don't shoot me. Don't send me hate mail. You're cute and adorable when you're that tiny. I mean, that size. I mean, when you're human size. Other shorties in the house go, whoa! Whoa! Oops.
It's just because she relates.
Wow. Sophie's like, wait a second, unsubscribe. I don't want part of this channel. Had pizza dinner today, good old days. Oh, I love pizza. If it's a good pizza, I love pizza. Mimi in Montana. Yeah, Dan Seals. Oh, it was. Okay. Yeah. That's the one, Kelly. It was Dan Seals. Okay. Sales were down today. Oh, you had your trunk boot sale. Right.
And Rebecca Lester said Dan Seals at the beginning.
Oh, did she? Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. Okay, I'm just kind of trimming the bum ends of some of the long ones and just making smaller trees to kind of stick in a couple of the gaps. And then we're going to press this forest down. We're going to forest run. John Denver wrote the song and everybody else is singing it. For which one there, Miss Hildy? I'm as wide as I am tall, 5'2". That was, my mom was like 4'7", and no joke, no word of a lie, she was as tall as she was wide. You know, and you know, and there's nothing wrong with that, trust me. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. To each their own, and God gives us blessings in many package sizes, so. The sunrise this morning was absolutely stunning. And in fact, I kind of opened up 3 blinds, sat there and drank my tea, petting and loving the Lofi first thing this morning. Pop was still kind of laying down, relaxing, because he was really, really stressed out and very tired and exhausted from his trip yesterday. He had 2 young toddlers in front of his seat, kicking it and banging it and everything, and, you know, and all over the place. So he was really stressed out by the time I picked him up. So. But yeah, no, it's all good. Life is good. You gotta take your blessings where you get them. And I said to myself as I saw the sunrise come up, I said, the Lord has granted us with another beautiful day. The Lord of Light. So that beautiful sunrise. Okay, all right. Are we treeful? Does this look treeful enough? Because there's lots of trees on the way. I mean, lots of people can tell me, Miss Gwenny, Miss Allison can tell me if this is not a representation of the way to the equator. I think it looks good, doesn't it?
The way to the equator?
Well, halfway. We're at the halfway mark. Sorry, my bad. Well, I had enough for 3, but I kind of want the trees there too to represent. So I I think that looks okay. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah. All right. Last block. Okay. So this is the pressing of the first one. And then we'll put one of these together. And we'll set the, looking at the time. Okay. How long have we streamed so far? Hour and 45?
Yeah.
Okay.
47.
Okay. We're good then. Okay. For some reason I thought it was too. Yeah. Okay. Perfect then. Then we have enough time to set the other one out. Now that we know what we're doing. So. Oh, please tell me I peeled the paper off. Oh, I did. Whew. I was going to say, that's going to like suck butts if I didn't pull the paper off that one. All the trees were peeled, but not the roads. All the trees are sticking, but not the roads not sticking. We could have problems here, people. Construction season has now been extended. we got a problem on the 401. Oh, Marie's going, oh, take care, Miss Marie France. Big hugs to you. Well, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow on Mr. Chris Knotbush's YouTube live stream about the quilt shop. Characters in the quilt shop. Oh my God, I love this one. Oh, I can't wait to stick them all together. That's kind of what I wanted to do that right now, but we're going to build out the other block first, and then we'll stick them all together. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Oh, so colorful. Yeah, there's some really big, massive ones on the way to the airport on the highway. All right, so now we're going to build up the other one. Oops. Let's get her.
What time is still not stream?
You know what? I don't...
Nice catch.
I don't know.
Good catch.
Thank you. But I honestly, I don't know. I think I'm going to say 2 p.m. Atlantic, but maybe 2 p.m. Central his start.
Probably 2 p.m. Central.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't honestly know. I wish I knew. It's not until the afternoon though. But as soon as we do find out, we can share it via the the Facebook page and the YouTube channel, as well as the guild page, the www.wesewit.ca. Com. C-A-com. No, C-A-N.com. C-A-com.
CA's the quilt shop page.
My hubby's shop vaccine the walls and door jams. No woman ever shot a man doing housework. It is lots of green. There's lots of backing. Okay, vacuum. I was like, what? I was trying to figure out where you were going. I thought vacuuming at first, but I wasn't sure there, Miss Allison. Okay, all right. Let's lay out our other one as similar to this one as we can get. Okay. So now that everybody knows the story behind every single block, hopefully they will emotionally connect with it like I do. And then when the winner gets it, they will be very pleased. And I'm very, very excited to see who gets this lovely project I made. Okay, let's peel the paper off of these guys first, because we don't want to happen what I thought happened to the first one. So... Autocorrect is not your buddy today. Yeah, words are hard. Words are hard. Tracy Craft a Simple Life. Words are hard, Orlin. I go, girlfriend, I know. Where's Wendy K today? Is she doing okay? She had some big stuff going on with her yesterday. I hope she's feeling better today. Try and line ourselves up. I want to make them as similar as possible, right? So if I can kind of line them up as close to thereof, then fantastic. Okay, let's stick our windmills in the back this time. Build the trees. Wendy is babysitting her beautiful. Oh, thank you, Miss Sass, for telling me. I hate to be a nosy Parker, and she's probably like, Laurelyn, mind your own business. But I am curious about, you know, when our regulars don't hang out with us, and I miss them. So hope she's doing okay. She's babysitting though. That's fine. I'd babysit. I like babysitting. I'd be a good babysitter. Who wants to give me their grandbaby? I babysit your grandbaby. I love your grandbaby and hug your grandbaby and call it my very own. No, I won't. I won't go that far. I promise. That's crazy and psychotic. I would just really like it. Will you share your grandbaby with me? Because I'm not going to get no grandbabies. But I'll borrow yours if you're willing. Will you loan me one or two? So I tell all these ladies, I'm living vicariously through you people. Please share your grandbabies with me. Is this a tallie or a shorty? I can put a little bit shorter. In my morning show, they talked about that today was the first SMS send, and then they read up some of the mistakes SMS that people had sent. It was so funny. Oh, that's a messenger service of some sort?
SMS is text messages.
Text messages, okay. And they were like boopers or beepers or oopsies? Oopsers? Oopsers? There's such a thing. You know my Sharon? Aw, thank you, April. Thank you very much. When can we video chat so I can see them? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's way too stalkerish. That's weird. That's creepy. How do you know you won't have... Marcus told me. That's how I know. He said, don't expect it, Mom. I'm like, okay. Won't expect it. I don't want to put pressures on him he don't need, so it's all right. It's all right. I don't mind. It's not my life. It's his life, right? So, like, I'm not going to tell him what he can do and what he can't do. You know?
Since when?
Well, maybe since earlier today, but, you know. Really? Really? No, and like I said, it's fine. It's fine. That's there. Well, for him, not for me. And I'm happy to be a fur grandmommy too. So you know, I don't mind the fursies. First message was Merry Christmas. Yay, very nice. I guess you have enough people to have adopt a grandbaby. I'm sure you will soon. I was an auntie to a lot of little ones before I became a real... Well, I was too, definitely. Yeah. I remember there was one kid at Crossing Guard one year. He told me he wanted to come live with me. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I took it as a nice compliment that, you know, that this kid... who didn't know me but wanted to come and live with me, right? You know, he wanted to come live with me. So he said to his mom one day that he was going to come to my house. And she's looking at me and I'm looking at her. I'm like, I didn't agree to this. Like, this is not our conversation at all. We did not have this conversation. He was coming to my house at all, right? But he thought he was coming because I had other kids to babysit. So he thought he could just come along too because I was having Blake and Ella at the same time. I was like, because I didn't really know the kid and I didn't really know the mom that well. And I felt very uncomfortable, you know, possibly even agreeing to this. Like, you know, I'm like, please don't make me say yes or, you know, make me feel uncomfortable about the situation sort of thing, right? She's like, no, you just can't invite yourself over to people's houses, you know. I was like, oh, thank goodness. Last thing I want, you know, is to have to be responsible for somebody else's kid right now. That's not going to go well. But, I mean, I took it as a compliment that he wanted to come and hang out with me. I mean, I thought that was really nice. Even he doesn't know what... Well, that's exactly what I said to him, Pauline. So, I'm not completely cutting it out as never going to happen. But it's, to him, it's not at this point. And I'm fine with that. Like I said, it's not about me. It's about him. It's about his life. Laurelyn, I was my parents' 7th accident. No, you were the 7th surprise, Carrie. Surprise! Never an accident, always a surprise. Oh, that didn't seal all the way on that one. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, the many cute stories. What I loved the most about the kids was they would be so candid to tell me what went on at their house the night before, or what's going on in the van as they were told to get out of the van because they're have a conversation with another sibling who is a little bit older. And I was like, okay, yeah. The kids would tell you all the details, all the juicy details that you didn't want to, but kind of wanted to know all at the same time. Because once you got involved, people, you were in, It's like week by week. What happened in the van? What's going on at your house? It's like my own little soap opera drama. I loved it. Oh, well. Life has its adventures. All right, peeling and sticking my trees. I'm trying to match the same ones that's sitting there. So this is taking just a moment longer to make sure that I'm matching it up. My mother was 40 and my father was 52 when I was born. Wow! Oh my goodness, Linda Lindsay. You actually need to send me an email with your address, Linda Lindsay, because I went back through the emails and I didn't see it for remember the purple? Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Organize my thoughts. The purple jelly roll table runner that I made before the stream with Gwenny. The last one, because someone won the bag, and I think that was Kathleen Champ, and then you won the table runner, but I never saw an email from you for that, but I know you won it. So I'm thinking maybe it just might have got lost or something. So if you can send me your email there, Miss Linda Lindsay, at info@wesew.ca. I have it in the package and to mail out to you. I just need your address. It's okay. You moved since then? Okay. No, please I didn't send it because I didn't have an address. So, and I really would like to send it to you with all the other stuff that I'm sending out from Pop's birthday celebration and my birthday celebration. Oh, take care, Miss Nadine. Watch the vlogs. Oh, big hugs to you. Big hugs. Got the tree photos. Oh, tree photos. Oh yes, that's right. All lit up and everything. Yes, I did. I'm sorry. Yesterday was kind of chaotic. A couple of days been chaotic. So, are you out of here? No, you're not. Na 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 boo boo. Where you go, bro? You out of here? Yeah. Okay, later. Work? Oh, really? Set all the dogs off. Does that work? Yeah? Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Pop. Yeah, I realized when I was going through the stuff, I'm like, wait a second. And then I went through the emails, and I'm like, oh, wait a second. I got to remind her today. So, because I had a feeling you would be in the chat. At least I hope you were going to be in the chat. So, please, I would like to get it to you. Would like to mail it off. It's been too long. Yeah, works popped up. Hey, it's what happens when you gotta work. That 4-letter word. Oh, Teresa Louise, gotta go. Okay, bye, Teresa Louise. Take care. Gotta go to work. You take care. Enjoy. Have a great afternoon. Have fun. Stay out of trouble. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. That is so true, what you just said about kids like to tell you. Oh, they do. They love to tell you, especially a stranger. A fun, loving stranger. Like me. Especially younger ones of older siblings that you've had, and then the siblings know and trust you, so they in regards to that just seem to know and trust you, so they will therefore open up and tell you all sorts of things that happened, what's going on at their house. It's funny. Hello, Osmos, how you doing? We are. Hello. How's it going? Yep, we're live. We is. We're finishing off the last of the Get to Know My Neighborhood blocks. We're just building it up right now. Just to tell you, it takes time. And where I draw my inspiration from. And the fact that I limited it to every other week. I'm kind of disappointed. I should have had it every week. But that's okay. We're going to do a different one in a few years. But this was definitely a nice beginning start to the first year living here in Nova Scotia on this 90 acres with fiber internet and close conveniences less than 3 kilometers away. We feel extremely blessed. We really, really do, by having all these close amenities right at our doorstep. Like, really. Okay, now we need to organize our... We're trying to make this tree set like this tree set because we're giving one of these completed quilt tops away, right? So one's for me from getting to know my neighborhood, and the other one could be possibly for you. So at the end of this VOD, which is the video log, you need to make sure you enter a comment. It can be Bob's your uncle, scrumdiddlyunches, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. It doesn't matter, just as long as you put something in there. And you will be entered into the draw to be given away. So got it right. Okay, have a great day. You too, Miss Kathy Quilts. Take care. Yeah, sorry to everybody who was looking forward to yesterday's stream. I was too. I was all excited, had everything prepped and ready to rock and roll, but life throws spanners in the works. And, best laid plans and all that, doodad, flippity flop. So that wasn't going the way it was going yesterday. So, and instead of being stressed out about it, I just thought, you know what? Take a deep breath and just say, I'm sorry, but there will be no stream today due to all sorts of complications and things that just we could not control. So, and I didn't want to be stressed. I don't like being stressed. Yeah, and it was nice to be able to just, because we didn't get home till like almost 3:30 yesterday, or whenever I sent the message out. That's literally when we walked through the door. Then we had lunch, and then both Pop and I went and laid down because we were both completely exhausted. I'm like mentally exhausted and physically exhausted at this point in time. So, because with his flight being delayed, I thought, oh, well, this is a good time. I'll vacuum, I'll do the dishes, get some loads of laundry done, and everything else. I'm like, I'm tired now. Too much work happened. Everything okay at my favorite baggage claim area? I think so. At least at the airport it was, but after the airport it was not. There was a big delay. What did you have for lunch today? What did we? Oh, grilled cheese. Oh, yesterday it was a late sandwich from Whistleberry Market. We stopped there and picked up some beef jerky, some It's run by Mennonites. We picked up Marcus roast beef sub, and picked Pop and I up a burger. I had one a single patty. Pop had a double patty. They were fantastic, and onion rings. Oh my gosh, really good onion rings. So yeah, burger and onion rings, chicken burger. No, sorry, cheeseburger, not chicken burger. Cheeseburger and onion rings. Whistleberry Market. That's where we stopped. It's a cute little place too. It's got all sorts of good stuff in there. Alright, we need some cheese. Who's Bob, and why is he your uncle? Well, he was my uncle. Unfortunately, he passed away. That man, he was such a sweet man. He was one of my mom's, one of the 11 brothers she had. She was the only girl out of 11 boys. Poor mom. Rip. Anyways, Uncle Bob, he was really nice. He lived in Tsawwassen, BC, and whenever we went out to Tsawwassen, we'd stop by Uncle Bob's house. But Uncle Bob was actually, his two daughters found people to marry and love in Australia, and that's where they live. So if I ever go to Australia, I got two cousins to look up, and then we're good to go. So anyways, Uncle Bob suffered psoriasis really, really bad. Like, really bad. He was like a walking scab. He was a very, very smart man and ran a shoe company in lower mainland Vancouver. I forget the name of the shoe store, but I got my black wooden clogs from there, and I wore them for years and years and years. I wore these clogs. Absolutely one of my favorite pairs of shoes for sure. Until I dropped them one time and they fell down a pair of stairs, and I cracked chipped the heel out of the wood part for the shoe, and I was so sad I cried. Couldn't get them fixed. So anyways, he ended up being such a recluse because of his psoriasis. It was all over his body, like literally, no word of a lie, he literally looked like a big scab, and I always felt so bad for him. But it does run in the family. I have psoriasis. It comes in the form of in the crack of my elbows in here. And actually you can see, maybe not too bad. No, it actually is kind of, with the cream I've been using, it's been going away. But you can see how it's really dry there. And behind the knees too. So, but yeah, he was a really good guy. He was a very, very nice uncle. Very nice uncle. So, some of them weren't so nice. There was a few out of the gang of the brothers of my mom's that were nice, and the other ones were literally just kind of jerks. But oh well, that's the way it is, I guess. Okay, I think we're almost done on the second. We can start putting some of these blocks together after this one here. Hold on here. Think I'm happy? Am I happy? Kind of looks like that one. I think we're ready to go. All right. And that's and when I see Marcus and I see his eczema starting to act up, I'm like, please get on that. Please get the cream on it. He's got medicated cream, and I just have to remind him, and myself too. So, but it's not a fun thing to deal with, that's for sure. Not at all. You need to get dinner? Oh, getting late. It is. It is for you. It's like after 7, isn't it? Yeah, we did say a little bit longer stream today to make sure we can get all this project done. So, all right. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna go over and sorry, Pop, put it here. Main camera. Uh-oh, what did I hit? Uh-oh. Oh, there. Oh. Nub sauce. Oh, it's 10 p.m. Oh, wow. Oh, it's really that late? It's really that late? Wow. 6 hours? I didn't realize you were 6 hours ahead there, Carrie. It's only like just after 10 after 4 here, my time. But I guess 10 after 3 Eastern. Okay. Here we go. Okay, and that is where the windmills are. You can't really see the white. Hold on, let's go overhead. There we go. You can't really see the white on the main camera, but this is the windmills, and that is the halfway point between the equator and the North Pole, and that is the last of the Get to Know My Neighborhood blocks. So, I love them. Love them, my cute little cheese. Oh, beautiful greens. Okay, now we get to put this project together. Okay, got to put all their blocks together. So we go here, and then here and here. All right. So we have some trees. And I didn't want to put any sashing in between this. It's just going to sew each block to the next. Okay. But just from a basic sketch, like a basic sketch, and that's how I did them all. I just kind of, how do I want to sketch it out, and what do I want it to look like? I'm not the best drawer in the whole wide world. Like literally, people question that. What does it look like? What is it? So I do the best I can, and I go from there. That's pretty much what I do, right? So. The colors should not be named. I won't say nothing. I would like them to both look the same, as in order of the blocks I do and the way I want them laid out. So that's another thing we need to think about right here, right now, is how I want to lay these guys out. Okay. It doesn't necessarily have to be in order of when I completed them, right? So it just has to be in a color-pleasing manner for them all to go together, right? Because it's just getting to know my neighborhood. As the weeks went along, we got to know them, right? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, tea here in the real world. The real world. As opposed to the what world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that. Maybe not that. Hold on. Let's move the cows there. I have to sing Mr. Rogers now? Why? Why do I have to sing Mr. Rogers? What? Why? Qu'est-ce que c'est? Qu'est-ce que c'est, mon ami? You missed some trees between the windmills on one of them? I did? Oh, I did. Oh, thank you, Miss Helly. Thank you, thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay. Awesome. I love you. I love you. Yes, this one and this one. Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. That would have sucked butts. Thank you, Miss Helly. You're a lifesaver, my darling, and I love you so much. Hold on. Iron this down. Who are the people in your neighborhood? Okay, I got you now. In your neighborhood, who are the people in your neighborhood? In your neighborhood. Okay, right. Good. Good jobbins. It's not underneath, but that's okay. It's okay. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough. Thank you, Miss Helly. You're awesome and amazing. And clearly on the bally. Let me see if I can peel that up a little bit. Can I peel you up? Nope, I can't. Okay. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck like glue. Okay, let me trim you. Yes, indeed. Very good call. I did not even see that at all. I probably would have seen it after I got all the block together, and then it would have been... So, I'm glad Miss Helly saved me some mad tears. Mad angry face. You don't want to see me when I pack my angry eyes, let me tell you. Is angry. Very angry. Is that Sesame Street? Yeah, I thought it was Sesame Street, not Mr. Rogers. I thought it was like Big Bird used to say that, wouldn't he, all the time? Big Bird. All right. Yeah, because it was the baker and the everything else. Yeah, there's people you meet each day. I had a pair of wooden clogs when I was a teenager. I loved mine, Cindy Wall. I loved my black clogs. Black leather clogs. Yep. There we go. Thank you. Fixed it, Miss Ellie. Look. Thank you so much for saying something. I would have been really upset at myself. So thank you. Thank you. Okay, we'll put that up there. Let's put that up there. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Whip it good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Whip it good. And we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I kind of like the way those look. I think we're all right. Tom Hanks, Mr. Rogers. Oh, I've never seen that one. I haven't seen it yet. Oh. I don't remember Captain Kangaroo. I only remember Mr. Rogers. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be? Won't you be? Could you be my neighbor? Broke my leg because of Captain Kangaroo. Pulled the TV off the fireplace, mantle on it, and I was only 3. Whoops. That's funny. A little bit funny. I'm sorry. Whoops. Whoa. Alrighty. Let's put this baby together. I think it's going to look good. I think it's going to look good. Are we ready? Skippy the bush kangaroo? Oh. Marcus got into Zaboomafoo, where it was the lemur, the black and white lemur. Then the 2 brothers, what was the brothers for Zaboomafoo? And they went into like nature and animals and so on and so forth and taught about the animals and stuff. That was I really liked that one. Ready? Skippy, the bush kangaroo. Tut. Kratz Brothers. Yes, thank you, Craft to Simple Life. Thank you, my dear. Hello, Tracy. How are you? Yes, the Kratz Brothers. Yeah, I really like them. I thought they were really good and they were very educational. So, yeah, I really like the lemur. Well, the puppet lemur. But you know, I really liked that. I thought it was pretty good. So it had him entertained, right? So Rich is. There you go. All right, let's get sewing. Cross your fingers. And because a lot of these don't need squaring up because I didn't go beyond, I'm just going to sew them together. Okay, so this is like 9 inches by 9 inches. I was going to square them up, but I don't think I need to now. So they all look pretty good. Sorry. Loaded up all my bobbins. I watched Cow and Chicken and thought it would be PG-13 at least. Cow and Chicken. Hey, Stitch Itch, I haven't seen you in a while. What's going on? Cow and Chicken. Oh, Lynn's going? Oh, yeah, that's right. She was making dinner. That's right. That's right. That's right. She was making dinner. So I just have to make sure that the first one looks just like the second one. Everything okay? No? Are you out of here for the rest of the day?
No.
Oh.
Everything's not okay, but
Is there anything I can do to help you?
if you know anybody who is a technical person, sure, that I can hire.
Uh-oh.
Got something?
No, I did something wrong. I grabbed from the same pile, and I should have been going along the row. But I've only like loosely laid it out, so I really don't think it matters at this point, right? Because I'm only working on the first one. So I just need to make sure 1, 2, 3, stick this one here, 4. Clearly it's the way it's supposed to go, so I don't really want to panic about it, you know what I mean? Because this is the way it is, right? So my subconscious grabbed what I wanted to grab or whatever, so we're just gonna wing it. Just make sure the first looks like the second. That's all, or the second looks like the first. No, I'm not gonna because I clearly grabbed it for a different reason. So I'm just gonna go with it. It had no specific layout. I just needed to lay them out, right? So there's the first row or the second row or the middle row or any kind of row. It's just a row, right? So there's one row. Hello, Miss Practically Creative. Thank you, Carrie. I'm going to go and do the dishes from the day. Okay, you have fun with that. You can come do mine too. I'm sure Mark has made lots of dishes from making grilled cheese. Even though there's only a frying pan involved, I'm sure there's some sort of... He actually made a really good grilled cheese. It disappeared. I pretty much ate all mine. I saved a tiny little bit for Sophie, because I always share with Sophie. They do go together well, don't they, Speedworks? Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that. Appreciate the love. I've been watching daughter-in-law TV today. She's looking at houses for me. Oh, very nice, very nice. And I thought you already found a house. Wait a second, what's going on? I thought you found a house. Oh, it's not going to bother me, Mike. It had no specific layout, so it's not going to bother me at all. Because, like I said, it has no specific layout. It's just literally to get to know my neighborhood. I wasn't doing this from week 1 to week 25 or anything like that, so it's just... It's there. It's all just a beautiful wall hanging of my creation. Oh, that sucks. You were so happy. All right, next row. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to plop that on the other one, and then we're going to work on these guys here. Yeah, each square is a memory. Exactly. It has no specific in order or way it needed to be or what have you. It was just my neighborhood, right? So, and how I got to know it by driving around and waddling around. Yeah, it meant to be that way, Baze, so I'm going with it. I'm going with it. Clearly it was meant to be that way. So I don't want to think about it too complicated wise or anything else like that. Just that's what I grabbed. My mental subconscious wanted me to grab that and put it together. That's where it's going. Right? This is one of those projects. It don't matter. It don't matter at all. Just as long as they all get together. It don't matter. Well, that's it too. There was one of the houses that we fell in love with. There, Miss Practically Creative, before this one. Actually, this was kind of like the last of the list, sort of thing. So, but it did tick all the boxes except for the second bathroom. That was the only box it didn't tick, right? But it had a lot of positive things to it. Plus the 90 acres. I mean, more the merrier, right? Sort of thing. And this one actually had only 40 acres, the one we were looking at, but it was also $450,000, which was really at the very max of what we wanted to spend. And I'm like, Papa's looking at houses about that 4 to 450, and I'm looking at houses from 2 to 3, right? Just because I don't want us to be at the max. I want us to be comfortable. I want us to be able to have all the little luxuries that we want, to have takeout dinner and be able to go places and do things, right? I don't want to be strapped down to a mortgage. So that, you know, in a way it worked out for the best because we're here and I love it and I don't think it could have been any better. It worked out the best for us. It really has. So you have to think in the Lord has a way of guiding his way to where you're supposed to be, and that house wasn't meant for you. So the next one that you do get and ends up being yours is your house that you're supposed to have. So now I'm not preaching, just saying. Really? Got lots to say, do ya? Ready, but that's all, folks. Okay, row 3, check that out. Oh, sorry, row 3, lighthouse, log church, eagle, quilt shop, tweedle-deeter bird. Okay. They're coming together really nice. Really nice. Just thrilled with it. The important thing is that you're all, they're all the same way up. True, Carrie. They're all the same way up. True that, girlfriend. True that. My favorite's the cows, yeah? It's coming up. It's coming up on this row there, Miss Lena. It's coming up on this row. Didn't get quite as close as I wanted to with the water, but hold on, let's see. Where's my blue? Do I have any blue? Am I going to worry about it? And you know, I'm not going to worry about it. That's it. Learn to dust it off and just non-stress. Learn to dust it off. I'm happy that it's done, but I'm also sad all at the same time, right? Like, because it's been a lot of work and trying to figure out which I wanted to do in it and what blocks and what I want to represent. So it's been a little tough on that aspect of it. I feel like I want to move the cows up to row. Nope. they're going here.
So Karen Little, the final drawing will be on the 23rd or 24th, 23rd. I don't know.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve.
Okay. Row 4. Okay. Last, row 5.
Well, if you put your name in every drawing, you have a chance. Finalists will then have a chance at winning the final draw. So
Yeah.
make sure you go back and comment on all of the videos.
Yeah, all the way from January. It's every other week. Get to know my neighborhood. Make sure you leave a comment on every single video. That means you gotta watch it too, people. Don't just comment. Give me the views too, okay? Okay? Thank you. Even if you just go make dinner, put it in the background. Go make dinner and come back and comment. I don't care. I don't care. Give me the views.
I can't help you with the fact when Lurlin's sewing, you can't hear me. I
Oh,
can't turn
oh,
my-
okay, sorry. Go ahead. I'll stop.
For some reason my mic's not very loud either. Oh, the microphone. Like, that's why. Is this any better? Yeah, much
Was that
better.
before too, or was that just this time around?
Just this time. When I
Oh.
got up and walked away, it unplugged my mic.
Okay.
So what I was saying is that if you enter your, or if you put a comment on every video, and you have a chance basically to win or get added to the list of people who are nominated or in the finalists for the drawing on the 23rd or 24th, or when is it? Christmas Eve. It's a day.
Which one? Would you like
Doesn't
the water?
matter.
Doesn't matter? Okay.
So that's the plan anyway.
Help us out.
That's correct. Every video that is a getting to know our neighborhood. It's the 24th. That's why I said the 23rd.
Okay, there's a mess here, people. Who's cleaning it up?
You are.
Like, there's serious mess. Serious. Do you know how many trees I've had to peel?
I much like being the voice from beyond.
Deforestation. Right here. Right now.
So to be very clear, put a comment on all the blocks for this series. We will draw them, draw a name from each of them. They'll go into the pool to be finalists for the actual quilt draw, and then you will get it. On the 23rd or 24th, whenever Christmas Eve is, we'll announce it. Who the winner is.
Maybe? If you're lucky. Yes, Christmas Eve. Yeah, we're going to be here. Patty-yo. Patty G-yo. Yeah, we will. We'll be here because we have 23 giveaways to do. And I have been shopping all week, haven't I, Pop? For the gift bags.
Sure, ask me a question while I'm drinking. Yes.
Uh-huh. When is it on Saturday? The same time, same bad time, same bad channel. We won't go any later. We did late last year because it was Christmas Eve and we just kind of sat around the table and chatted. We didn't do anything specific. It was just like a chat with Pop and I and Munchkin. So, but this time around we'll do a video, like we'll live stream and hang out and so on and so forth. So Same bad time, same bad channel. Do you got family you're dealing with on Christmas Eve there? Because it'll be much later for you, almost Christmas Day by the time, you know, we're like rolling it out, sort of thing, right? I'm good at sending emails. Hope you get it. I hope so too, Miss Linda Lindsay. I'll try and let you know if you're here on Tuesday if we didn't get it, because I really would like to get all the stuff mailed out this week coming. So. Sorry, honey?
I got it.
You did? Okay, perfect. Thank you, Linda Lindsay. I really wanted you to get your purple table runner, and it was hard to give it to you when I didn't know where to go. I mean, you can tell me where to go. I just probably wouldn't listen to you. Here we go. Row 5. Woot. Okay, let's put all these babies together. Woot, woot. Okay, let's give them a little press and loving first, though, okay? Let's not jump the gun. Let's get some press and loving going on. I can't wait to put this all together. Can't wait. No. It wasn't the plan. So. I'm sorry. You can make up your own get to know my neighborhood and put your own sashing in it, dear.
What?
Yeah. No, what?
We talked about it.
Yes, and I chose not to. Therefore, I'm allowed. It's my choices. So glad you got to know my neighborhood. All right, I am going to pin at each seam, though, so they all line up. That's feeling like it. So, Suburban, I understand you, honey. I do. With the recent loss of your mom, I totally, 100% support you on this, that you don't feel like celebrating anything this year. I was like that for 2 years. And in fact, after Pop's mom passed away, it was probably about 5 years that I didn't want to celebrate Christmas because it was her favorite. Like, she lived for Christmas. Lived for Halloween wasn't even done by the time Christmas was going, right? And it stayed well past Valentine's Day for Christmas. I'm telling you. So, like 4 months out of the year, it was celebrated, right? So it was a very, very hard time for us to deal with her not being there when it was so joyous to her, right? And the past 2 without my mom suck butts. Really does. But this year, I said, no, I'm putting the tree up like we did last year. But this year, there's ornaments on it. There's 2 wings. And I've got gingerbread men. And I got a box of ornaments to put on. And I'm going to put them on. So don't feel bad. It's okay. It's just for now. It's not forever. Okay? Here's row 1 and 2. And I totally understand. I really, really do. I totally understand. I've felt the same way many times. Hey, Mary. My mother's birthday was Christmas Eve. The holiday hasn't been the same since. I know, Mary. I hear you, honey. I hear you. It sucks. It really does. And especially we lost Pop's mom so close to Christmas, too. She passed away with less than a month away. It was a month after Christmas, right? At least she got her last good Christmas in, though, right? With family that loved her. So. And it's really hard when you have somebody who loves a season so much that when it comes around, you can't help but just miss them and love them. And it hurts. But then you have to learn how to celebrate that instead of feeling hurt about it, that they would want you to celebrate. And when I saw those pairs of angel wings at the store the last weekend with Munchkin and Pop, I'm like, that's Nana and my mom. I'm buying those and they're going on the tree. And they're 2 totally different colors. One's a little peach or pinky peach, and the other one's like a goldeny, silvery sort of color. And they represent both of them, right? And that's how I'm trying to bring them back into the season that we're celebrating now, that they're not here, but I'm thinking about them and I'm trying to represent them on our tree. So, and I hope they understand that and think of it positively. So. All right, row 1 and 2, peoples. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. bend and flex, bend and flex. You know, I wish we could, you know, as Queen says, I want to live forever. I want to live forever. Where did you come from? Did he come off? Where did he come from? Dude. Did he come from here? He must have come from here. Dude. Wait till you get stitched. Part of the bird. Uh-oh. What bird? Bird's a word. No, it was a bird. I thought it was in the ocean thingy. Here we go. Okay, let's get another row on. Here. Yeah, let's put this one up top. My dad was the biggest kid of all of us. He passed at 86. It still hurts sometimes, but remember the good times. Well, that's it. You have to remember the good times, right? You have to remember the good. That's what takes us through the bad times, is remembering the good times. So. She's rolling it up. I am. Roll, roll, roll your quilt top. Gently how she builds. Merrily, 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 merrily. Make sure your seam lines don't kill. I don't know. Okay, not a poet. New Year's Eve? Oh. Yep. I know. Especially when it's so close to a holiday, right? You know, and my mom passing on Marcus's birthday. She passed away on Marcus's birthday, so in 2020. So that was a kind of a hard little knowledge to swallow too, right? When it came to that. It was like, oh, okay, all right. But we're going to try and make this the best, you know, try and make it as happy as possible, right? Oh wow, really? Oh my goodness, Sylvia. Yeah, those are the hard ones. It's tough to get over. I have to say, as much as I didn't really want her passing away on any one specific birthday, but Munchkin has a cousin, Mackenzie, that's the day after him. It's the 23rd. So, and she lived with my mom, and she knew my mom much closer than Munchkin did. So, in a way, I was grateful that she passed on his birthday and not her birthday, right? Because of the emotional blah, 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 you know, so. Because I don't know if she could, I'm sure she would have handled it eventually, but, you know, yeah, that's a lot to get used to. It really is. So, as much as I didn't want her passing away, but you know, he could handle it. He had enough strength in him and in his heart that he knew that, you know, no matter what, she loved him. All right, row 3. 3 rows together. All right. Let's keep going. We're almost there, homies. We're almost there. Okay, let's put that off to the side. Get this ironed out here. But these are the times that make us stronger, right? Next. All right, let's put these two together and then we'll attach it to the last one. Oops, that's okay. I don't need the paper. You snoring, Lofi. Is it dark already?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It's 4:46.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I guess it's almost 5 o'clock, so yeah. It is. It's almost 5 o'clock. That's why it's so dark out now. Okay, let's put those two together. Then we'll put the other one. Hey, Irish, how you doing? Ken died this week first. I think he had 11 grandchildren. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. How many blocks? 25, Irish. 25. I just finished off the 25th one. It's this one right here. Which is to represent the mark between here in Nova Scotia. There's a spot that is halfway between the equator and the North Pole. We are halfway between the equator and the North Pole. So, I thought that was pretty interesting. Okay, bye, Miss Pat. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you for your time. We'll see you Tuesday, hopefully. Tuesday. For cross stitch Tuesday. Okay, make sure this. Yeah, okay, we're good. Well, halfway to Santa and halfway to the equator. Hence the halfway point. But as in if Santa offers less shipping because we're halfway, I don't know. Santa lives in Lapland and Finland. Yes, he does. What was the track, Santa? What's that? Nord? No, Nora? No, Nora.
NORAD?
NORAD. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
NORAD for Track Santa? Okay.
Santa Tracker.
Santa Tracker, yeah. So when we first moved to Hillsburg, our neighbor that shared the back fence with us, cute family, Jamie, Adam, they had 3 boys, and then they ended up having a girl, which they named Sophie, which was so weird because literally it was like the same time they had a girl named Sophie. Sophie came into our lives, which was weird. Anyways, I bought them a cute Christmas gift the next year for the family, right? It was like a light up, you flick the button and it was like an ornament for the tree. There was a snowman, a reindeer, and a Santa, okay? So, and since there was the 3 boys, I brought one of each for the kids, right? Over to the house to say, hey, Merry Christmas, bought these for the boys. You know, I brought them cookies and stuff. Like I didn't get them an ornament, but I got the kids an ornament. So super sweet, lovely, lovely, lovely young lady. And she took the reindeer and the snowman and handed me back the Santa and says, we don't believe. And I went, okay, no problem. So I went home and got another reindeer switched it out for the Santa and brought that over. And she says, oh, thank you. You know, I wasn't going to tell the boys. I said, no, I had a gift for each of the boys and I wanted each of the boys to have something. So I said, it's okay if you don't believe, or not that you don't believe. Sorry, that's not what I meant to say. I said, it's okay on how you have your beliefs of your family. I wanted to give you something, right? So, but that was the first time that I'd ever come across somebody that didn't want anything to do with Santa Claus. Nothing. Didn't want to, not like zero. Santa Claus is not involved in Christmas, right? So it was a bit of a shocker for me because I never thought of Christmas without Santa. Okay, I'm sorry, but you know, that's how I grew up, right? And how it was. Oops, oh, don't do that. You're gonna wreck it. That's how it was, right? Like, so I was a little surprised. But obviously respected her wishes and went and got something else for the other boy, right? Because I didn't want anybody being left out. Like, that's just mean. So yeah, that was my first experience with having somebody who didn't want anything to do with Santa Claus. All right, so we got that, and we got that, and we got this. Okay. Make sure we're not going upside down. Hold on. Hello. My name's Dork. And I don't know where I'm going. My name's Dork, and I'm lost. Yeah, I was very surprised, Sharon. I really was. Go, Sophie, Kim. She's dreaming. Sophie's dreaming. Oh, yep. She was all dreamy stuff there. Thought she was going to get all chatty. Santa is real. He is a feeling in it on how you... True. So true. Yeah. No, and I have to say, probably the look on my face was like complete shock because I honestly never came across a person who didn't believe in Santa or didn't want anything to do with Santa. Christmas had nothing to do with Santa Claus. So, you know. Yeah, sleep of the innocent, right, Stitches? Right. Growing up, I had Santa and Old Father Time. Well, we had Father Christmas, and then for a while, and then for some reason he turned to Santa Claus. But he was always Father Christmas for a very, very, very long time. I think it was like almost my tens and teenage years that he became Santa Claus, and I don't even know why he became from Father Christmas to Santa Claus. I always wanted to ask my mom that, but I always forgot. I keep the balls in 2 plastic bags. They're not tangling, but apparently I'm working from the wrong ends and the yarn twisted itself. Oh, for is that knitting or crocheting you got going on? Making socks. Oh, pardon?
I think that's what I saw.
A big stocking or like socks? I want to learn how to make socks. In Denmark, he is called Julemand. Julemand? Is that how you say it? Julemand? Gwenny, I've always connected Santa with reindeer. Well, the Norway and the reindeer. I know of a family that does not acknowledge Santa. They said it is a religious holiday. Yeah, well, you know, the reason for the season is the Lord Jesus Christ. But, you know, hey, to each their own. Not preaching. Just saying. My thoughts on the matter. Everybody's allowed their own thoughts. Everybody allowed their own opinion. And I respect your wrong opinion if your opinion is not my opinion. Kidding. You do your thing, I'll do mine. It's all good, no matter what, homies. I don't know. I was a little confused though there, Pauline. I really was. I was like, oh, okay. You know, like, and then I was like, oh, well, I'll go. Don't worry, I have another one of like the snowman or reindeer. I think it was a reindeer.
Religious beliefs that they didn't believe in Santa.
Oh yes, but that's what I'm like. You know.
It's sort of.
Did I come off the other way?
I don't. know how you came off. I'm just saying that's why they don't believe it. It's just their religious beliefs.
Right.
I don't have my mic on, so.
You did?
I do not.
Oh. Please tell me it. Oh. It's like I did this right side, right? Okay. Hold on, peoples. Are you ready? Are you ready? Can you handle it? Can you handle it? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Are we ready? Drum roll. Da, 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 da. Can you see it all? No. Down.
Can't see the top row. I can't see the bottom row. I don't think you can get far enough back. Down a little bit. Yeah, that should be good.
There she be. Oh, she's cute. I loves it. That looks pretty. I like it a lot. I like it a lot, I do. Sweet. So, again, one of these is up for grabs. Where's your mic? Dead? Cue it. Talk.
Yes, boss. So on the 23rd, we'll be doing the final drawing. The week before, we'll make sure that all of the finalists get announced so that they can be on the stream if possible. And make sure that you comment on all of the videos associated with the getting to know your neighborhood. The 23rd is a joke. It's supposed to be Christmas Eve, the 24th.
Oh, there we go. There's the house. Okay. That's that row. Second row. Here. Here. Where's my honey? Where's my honey? Honey, where's my honey?
Just comment on all the videos. You don't have to be in the stream on the 24th. Or the 23rd, whichever one
This is one of the giveaways. You don't actually have to be in a live stream to win. Okay, let's put those two rows together. Oh, I'm so excited.
Yes,
Oh
there is a
gosh.
playlist on the channel which has, I think, almost everyone.
Yep. I believe so.
I might have missed one or two, but they should all be there.
Someone said you might have missed one. What was it?
I went back and fixed the one that
Did you?
they said I missed. So that was the Eagle one.
I need to scoot into the house for a moment. Sorry. Sorry. Whew, sorry about that. I had to zip in. Hey, Anna Kusik. How you been? How you doing? It's a great memory keeper there, Mary, and that's why I did it, right? I'm old. I'm getting there. I just turned 51 last Saturday. So, I want to emergency pee run. Had to go. But I wasn't done doing the second one, so I can't wait that long to get the second one done. I think Lenore asked if I was doing a border. Does anybody have a border suggestion color that would complement all the blocks? I thought maybe a soft gray, but I don't know. If you were to border this, what would you use? Thank you, Pat Strawhouse. I appreciate that. I think commenting all of them all as I have them all saved. Perfect. Thank you. It means a lot. And it's more chances for you to get in the draw, right? Or a little flags? Oh. I have some leftover 2017 historical 150th anniversary fabric, but I don't think I should use that for this. Blue would look great. Like, oh, that's true. Hey, Balloonist, you need to make sure, if you haven't, because you're a subscriber, a paid channel member to the channel, make sure you send an email, because I've been doing Christmas gifts for all the paid members for the channel as well as our guild member site. And I know you like the balloon fabric, so I was going to make sure to send a chunk of that with your little Christmas gift. So make sure you send an email, okay? So you don't miss out on that. All right. Two together. A light green. Ooh, I kind of like that, Joyce. I like a light green. Perhaps a blue border, since Nova Scotia is mainly surrounded by, and it is, and the colors of Nova Scotia are blue and white. The flag is blue and white, so. She's chewing her foot. It's like the second time I've caught her chewing her foot. What are you doing? What are you chewing? Can I see what you're chewing? Are you okay? Are you hurt? Will you let Mama touch you? Will Mama look? You're not hurt, or you'd be acting different. Okay, alrighty. Okay, just making sure you're okay. I'd be concerned. Will do. And okay, perfect. Fantastic. Yeah, for the, I remember you saying something. Oh, I would love some of that material, and then I totally forgot about it. And then when you popped up as a supporter of the channel, I'm like, oh, this gives me my chance to, if she sends an email, I can send her a bit of this fabric. So thank you, doggy love you, always. I like blues and greens, so I would probably do turquoise or pastel green. Gray would also be nice. I just thought it was kind of neutral, right? And then with a black binding, Lenore. I thought that was kind of be complimentary. I didn't mean to not address your question. I just had other things on my mind at the time. So, sorry. Hey, Mom, I used the hide seam you taught me, and I love it. Oh, the French seam. Nice. You are so welcome, Miss Lena. Anything else I can help with, you just let me know. I am here for you. And if I don't know how to do it, I will find out. Medium or dark? Yeah, well, because of the light colors within each block, right, Pauline? I think so too. I think that like a medium to light color would definitely help accent it off. You don't want anything too, medium to dark, sorry, not, you don't want anything too light, is what I was trying to think. Sorry. Too many words. Words are hard. Hello, Karen McKenzie. Oh, I can't believe you are still on. Yeah, we went a little later today because we kind of missed out on yesterday. Yesterday was kind of like a poop show in regards to getting here for streaming. For one, Pop's plane was delayed 2.5 hours, and then there was another delay outside the airport for another couple hours, which just kind of, it didn't go well. It didn't go well. That's okay. We're here today to share in the love with everybody here. All right, so here we got row 1 and 2 together. What I want to do is just kind of press in between the seams here and then attach the rows together. Just kind of try and pressing the seam allowance to one side of the seam. And then when I attach the rows together, it's that much easier. Now, these are going to get, both tops here are going to get quilted, like quilted. It will stand up on its own if I put enough thread into it. So it is going to be just a wall hanging, okay?
Unless they like heavily quilted bed quilts.
Well, it's not very big enough for a bed quilt. But a lap quilt? Yeah, probably. You're right there. Maybe gray and blue since blocks are white. Yeah, that was thinking base. Like something they're light in between. I'm having a deja vu, or is this the second one? There is two, Lori. I'm confused by your question a little bit. That's why there's one for me and one for you, right? Well, not necessarily you, unless you win, but, you know, use as in the universal use, all the views. Yes, I have to make another one. I'm glad to see you too there, Miss Karen McKenzie. And leaning against the wall without support. Probably. I've got a really, really beautiful feather stitch out I love to do. It's actually on our tablecloth right now in 2 colored threads. One's in white thread and one's in red thread. And I've done the stitch out twice and flipped it and flopped it. So, second quilt power keeps going on. Okay, yeah, no, it's the second one. It's the second one. I was like, what's going on here? What am I doing? Did I see something wrong? Pulled that pin out and it went flying somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. As long as it's not in my belly. I don't like a pin in the belly. That hurts. Oops. Hold on. So this is what we have done of the second one so far. We have 3 more rows to go. Okay, and I'll show you what the first one looks like because it's just right here. This is what the first one looks like. This should be both the same. Okay. So I just want to make them the same. 25 blocks of the Get to Know My Neighborhood. One for you and one for me. Let's actually post this up here so we can see in the background. Okay, there we go. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I think we might be missing 2 there, Sylvia. Not sure how that happened. I know we did them.
missing from the playlist.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, now, next rows. Okay, what do we have? We need the cows, the ocean, the cruise ship. Okay, cows, ocean, cruise ship, hummingbird, houses, and New Glasgow. There they are. Okay, that's the next set. They're just as a get to know my neighborhood, just me sketching out on a piece of paper. Nothing more exciting than this is the pattern sort of idea, and just getting what's from my head out onto a piece of paper. So that's, or onto a piece of fabric. So that's, there's really no complete blocks to follow along with as in a pattern. It's just for you to get to know your neighborhood and how you make those blocks to represent stuff in your neighborhood. Though if you like some of my blocks, they're all just free motion. They're just free pattern idea. Like just all just willy-nilly, just inspiration. Oh. No, I'm sorry to hear about that, Mike. But that's okay. That's you. Yeah, you can comment on all of them there, Chloe. You can. Chloe, Cleo. 10 bush. See, now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking too much about it. What'd you say? Chloe? Okay. Made a boo-boo here. I need to trim. Oh, there you are. Nope, right there. That's okay. I've come to realize Mike is just Mike. I can't change Mike. I don't want to change Mike. Mike is just Mike. I got it right again. Yeah, but let's not count on that, okay? Something went haywire and I can't see it. Okay, there we go. Kind of got a little bunched up there, but only in a couple. There we go. Okay. Now we're cooking with Petro. Finish that off. Make it nice and straight. Okay. Well, the last three were just today. We just caught up today for the last three. So, because the last time we tried to do a live stream, Fiona happened for the blocks. And then yesterday, again, we tried to do a live stream for the blocks. And then plane delayed, traffic at the airport, everything else happened. So, I mean, I don't think we're destined to do live streams on Fridays. So, that's okay. To each their own. Oh, definitely, Carrie. Authentic Sophie fluff would definitely be included in the quilt. Sophie, I thought about putting her in the lean-to. So we'll see. It's not over yet. with a little purple ball hanging out of her mouth. So. There we go. Row 3. Right. Next, what do we have here? We have the Jitney Bridge. We have the houses from New Glasgow. Truro. And we've got the tree, the oak tree. And we've got the kites and the house. Kites, and where's the little house? There it is. Kites and house. Oh well. Where's the kites? Oh, it's here. Kites and house. And then the last one is the heron, the flower. Oops. The heron, the flower, the trees, Park Falls chicken. Okay. No, I want them to be the same in that aspect. I want them to look the same. So. Made it back? Whew! Well, welcome back there, Miss Deborah. Come on back, baby. Okay, that's the final row. We got the one to row in between to do. Okay, so that's the final row. We got this one to do in between. Now put all the rows together. Trim this one up. She a bit hairy. Finally got in the way. Whoa. Yes, and any of our winners from last weekend, if you did not send an email, I'm not chasing you down. That's not my problem. That's all on you. You knew the directions, you knew the rules, you knew the regulations. I'm not chasing you down. You didn't send an email, that's all on you, and I ain't giving you it because you didn't send it. So that's that. Done. It will be up for grabs if somebody else doesn't grab it. So if you won and you didn't send an email, kiss your prize goodbye. Learn the rules and the regulations. We've already described the rules and the regulations to you. If you have trouble reading, welcome to sign language. Happy to write it down on a piece of paper. I'm even happy to interpretate it in the ape form. Ugh, ugh, zug, zug, looktar. Do they know? No, they don't.
Well, there's some people that like
Oh, I'm not worried, Mike. Trust me. I'm not worried. There we go. Number 4. All right. What's going on?
I was thinking of ordering pizza so you don't have to cook after stream.
Oh. Yeah, it's already 5:30, eh? We've still got some time left.
So that way it'll probably be here around the time that you're done.
Sure. I'll take a donair, though.
You want a donair?
Yeah, not a pizza. Because that way I can pick at the meat and be happy.
Okay. All meat?
But obviously no donair meat.
No donair,
Yes.
obviously.
Yes. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Love you.
Love you too. Sass, please stop twisting my yarn. Uh-oh. She is a mischief maker, no matter where she be. All right. Let's get those last ones together here. This one and this one. Okay, right. Chicken in the bottom. Chicken in the bottom. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere, Mike. It's okay. You can go potty. We are having problems on your end, or is it mine? I'm getting buffering in the last 15 minutes or so. I don't know what's going on. I don't know either there, Karen Little. I don't think it's our end. Anybody else having issues? See, Miss Helly, Miss Sass gotcha. Miss Helly's gonna keep your seat warm for you. Okay, oops. Threads. I'm sorry, honey?
Not seeing any issues, but that number seems strange.
What number seems strange?
0.13.
The what?
The 0.13?
Oh, the data rate?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ew. Sass. What? Must be my end. It's frustrating. I pay for the fastest internet speed according to Shaw, and I can't figure out why this is happening. What this happens. Yeah, since we moved where there's fiber, it's really it's having like buffering and stuff like that is almost like non-existent for us on our part, right? So it's kind of it gets a little confusing to figure out whose issues it is. Is it ours or is it YouTube or is it yours, right? Sort of thing. Sounds like an ish you, not an ish me. Only sometimes, Miss Ellie. Only sometimes. I'm glad you found it funny, though. Probably everybody else who's having issues is not finding it very funny, though. Busted. Eric found my Disney princess stashed in our bedroom bookshelf. What? Whoa. Tell him you're saving it forever, Lee. You've been waiting all this time. Oh, Helly's leaving? Oh.
No.
Oh, Carrie's leaving. Okay, bye, Carrie. Have a good night. Big hugs to you. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, bummer you got caught. Darn it. I had it disguised. Yeah, inventory room. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Sewing Denim, how you doing? What fun did I miss while at work? I'm not sure. What fun did you miss? We've been putting together 2 tops of the Get to Know My Neighborhood project. We're just finishing it up today, and we're just finishing up the second one, putting the top part together. So, got 25 blocks. It was an every other week project since the beginning of the year of Get to Know Our Neighborhood, since we moved here to Nova Scotia in the beginning of November. And it's been a fantastic journey so far. And I've really enjoyed myself. And I've got not necessarily just one for me, I've got one for you guys, too. All right, there's one last seam, and that's the second one already done. I had to tell you I had no money. The parcels kept coming. It was on sale. I had fabric stash. I don't have enough for like to give you money stash. All right, let's do a little pressing. Number 2. Number 2 done. Lobster shack in the honey hut in the birdhouses. So cute. My goodness. This is adorable. Absolutely adorable. And I went over what each block means at the very beginning of the stream. So each one has a specific meaning to it and what it represents. So if you happen to be the winner of this project, please go back and review it so you know what each one means and how much it means to me. And then hopefully that'll give a little bit more meaning to you on this project. All right. Oops. Here we go. Number 2, Get to Know My Neighborhood. Oh, that looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Aww. Thank you, Miss Helly. Thank you so much. Big hugs. Thank you. Yeah, two beauties, right? The one behind me and this one here. No. Watch the video, Pat Ada. No. I'm not going to go in that much detail. I said it once, and as we've been going along, nope. I love it too. I really, really do enjoy it. I've had such a good time putting it all together. I really have. And I've had such fun getting to know Nova Scotia. Right? So, yeah. It looks good. I like it. A couple little houses. Lots of water. Yes, definitely good memories. For sure. For sure. Aw, thank you, Catherine. I appreciate that. I had such fun. And really trying to represent a vision in my eyes, in my mind. How do I get that down on between fabric and paper? Like, how do I get that, you know? How do I get that from here down to here? What you need to do is take us along to visit all the places in the blocks. Well, it's possible. I'm not getting on the ferry again, though, but I might be able to get to the lighthouse. I think you told me about him before there, Lena. What was his name? He crochets? What's his name? Not a ferry, but I did get the cruise ship. I did get the cruise ship. The cruise ship is right there. I did get the cruise ship. So, and there was quite a few others I could have definitely put in this quilt. I mean, like I said, there was Confederation Bridge. There was the whole parts of Cape Breton, though we hadn't been there, but I would have been up there to go do it. There's another waterfall. There was on the way to New Brunswick. There was many different things around here too, right? Scottsburn, yeah, that's literally right next to us. Literally, that's when we first came here. We stayed at cottage, which was Scott's Cottage, Scott's called. I thought it was Scott's. Maybe I'm wrong now. The cottages, when we first moved here, we stayed there for a few days. So I'm not refusing. Well, that's what I mean. How do you put that Confederation Bridge into a block, Allison? Without making tiny little things and a little berry back there in the background, right? She'd be big. Michael hold on. Slaznick? Spelling sucks. He is with the crochet craft. Okay, all right. I'll have to try and look him up. I made it to New Brunswick Crossing, and they wouldn't let. Why? Why, Mary? Why wouldn't they let you in?
If it was during COVID, then she wouldn't have been able to get in without having a pass.
Catherine's right. Confederation Bridge will be an entire border. Exactly, up one side, exactly. And then down the other for the halfway point. Missed a lot of videos over the summer, so I will go back and watch those. Not sure which I've commented on, but we'll check and see which are. Oh, thank you, Pat Strawhouse. Yes, so one last time, how can they win one of these tops, Pop?
No idea.
Oh, all right. Okay, cool. Later, bye.
So to win this top, if you really, really want it, I'm sure she's going to quilt it into a quilt. So you have to enter, comment on every video in the series. Once you do that, we will be drawing next week. We'll be drawing a winner from each of the videos, taking their comments. And from there, those winners will be the finalists who actually win the quilt. and we will draw on the 23rd. We'll go through and 24th. No, I've been saying the 23rd the whole day.
No, but why?
But it'll be New Year's. It'll be Christmas Eve, the 23rd, or the 24th, whatever. Anyway, we'll be doing it that day, and you don't have to be in the chat to win this one. You just need to comment. The eve of Christmas. Yes. 23rd, 24th. It's just another day, right? The stream day before Christmas. How's that sound? Is that better?
All right, there we go. Whew. Okay.
No, the draw. We'll do the draw and the announcement on the same day. Well, see, if I say the 23rd, then it works for Sassalette. So I'm sort of right both times.
No, 23rd would...
Be her Christmas Eve.
No.
Our 23rd would be her Christmas Eve.
Yes, okay, I gotcha.
So I was, I'm just
She won't
thinking
be
about all our Australian fans.
Oh, sorry.
The 23rd is not your 25th. I don't care how far you think you're in the future.
Oh, you couldn't get through because, okay, quarantine. 2 weeks, yeah, I gotcha. Well, that, my folks, is that. That is the Get to Know My Neighborhood finale. So make sure you have to comment on this video, this live stream, as soon as we're done. Okay? And, yeah, here's hoping the winner likes it and sends us a message within a half decent time, or we'll have to put it up for grabs again. So... Mom and Pop Coach Up. I sent an email on November 5th for the chenille pumpkin. I want to draw. I hope I'm not... No, you're fine, Pat. You're fine. No, you're fine. I have it here ready to go. I meant to get stuff all mailed out this week, but just a kerfuffle of everything didn't happen. Thank you, Deborah Davidson. I love you lots, too. Thank you very much. Big hugs. Big hugs. Big hugs. Yeah, I'm loving this project. It looks so cute together, just like that. I thought about sashing, but I'm so happy I didn't, actually. I like it much better without the sashing.
How do you know you didn't do it?
I'm telling you right now, I like it.
Oh.
If I would have said I didn't like it, then I would have done the sashing. So. All right, anybody have any questions? Can't hear her. Can't hear who? Oh, me? Oh. Why is that?
I can see you fine.
No, you're fine, Pat. You're fine. Sass is cheating. Anybody email you now, save the time. That's funny. Thank you for hanging out with us there, Miss Sylvia. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you for spending your time with us and spending your just what you want. You want to hang out with us, and that means a lot. That means a lot to us at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. It really does. Between Pop, Munchkin, Sophie, and myself, it really means a lot to our family. So interesting. Awesome. Balloonist, thank you. All right, I think we're done. Good? You good? I'm good. Anybody have any questions?
Nope. Good.
Pop gave you like 0.2 seconds to respond. All right, take care, everybody. We will see you on Cross Stitch Tuesday. Take care. Thanks for the love. Mwah.